AHRR Network. Please enjoy. Sit back, relax, tune in, be entertained.
Yeah. DOS Live Digital Online Showcase. DJ KTONE.
SQUIZZY Taylor, I'm here.
Yeah. I know, SQUIZZY, I know we said we was going to start the actual showcase back up.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we needed one more week, man. I think we needed to get this 4th of July out the way.
Yeah, one more week to prepare, you know.
We're gonna get it right, though, with the music.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to talk about music that's dropping.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about lifestyles. We're going to talk about current events. We're going to have our guest, Uncle Tux, come on.
Yeah. Can we do that now?
Can we do it now?
Mm-hmm. Coming to the stage, the gray-haired legend, the one and only, Mr. R Network. Something from him for us, the legendary Mr. Gold Glasses. Uncle Tux, ladies and gentlemen.
He came on the show.
What's happening?
Uncle Tux.
You know I don't like y'all.
Yeah.
Sure, a couple of y'all don't like me.
Hey, look. We need everybody who's on right now, man. We appreciate all y'all that logged on right now. But share this link right now. Share this live. We're gonna be talking about it. We're gonna talk about a couple things tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some fun for sure. But definitely open discussion. And you know,
please comment.
If you log on and you check us out every week, we do read y'all's comments. We read your questions, and we just need you to share this live and let's get it going.
Facts. Where we starting?
I think, of course, let's start with some music.
Okay.
This week, well, actually, let's start. I really want to start with AP, man.
Get it.
AP just dropped. Go ahead.
What about nobody's talked about the Trev Rich AP thing, right?
Oh.
Right? Is that something? Is that fair?
The Trev Rich AP versus.
Oh, the verse. Okay.
The verses, because that was live,
that was pretty dope.
That shit was dope.
That was really dope.
Even though it wasn't in our network production,
Shout out to
y'all's music saved that.
Shout out En Route. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shout out FL, YJM for that.
Definitely. Talk about that, because you was in there live.
Yeah,
I was watching.
Yeah.
There was a lot of viewers too, man. There was a lot of people tuned in.
Yeah.
You seen the comments just.
That was dope.
You know what I'm saying?
It turned up, man. It was legendary. I think what made it cool being on the inside is, nigga, we don't really get to vibe like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because we all grown, niggas got kids and everything. So like AP, I think made a post about that, but it was just cool to be around each other how we used to and just vibe and play music, and then the memories that come up by playing some of these records, like where we were in life at that time, you know what I'm saying? And the reactions was dope.
Was there an actual winner? I mean, I don't.
Oh, that's for the people to decide. We didn't.
That was a good political answer. I love it.
Well, I was supposed to pick one.
I mean.
Well, I'll say this. You know what? And I know people can hate this first, but I'm gonna give you a straight up answer. But the city won. The city definitely did win. That's something you could fairly say that the city won, because what it did was it was a showcase of where we're at and the level of music that we're at, right? And set a bar in a sense for the town, for the city, all that type of shit. And the bar was set nicely. The features was there on on all the projects. You could see the growth in each artist. You could see that it reminded people who are young artists and people who are new artists that this is the process. There is a maturation to get to here.
Yeah.
Number one.
I think, I definitely agree. And I think as a unit, we don't get that acknowledgement enough of we've been working hella hard for a long time. Like, that shit ain't come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that both of them dudes got way more, but they had 20 recognizable songs.
20.
You know what I'm saying? Says a lot.
20
you know what I'm
plus
saying?
because they still play some.
Yeah, they would play some other shit. And there's plenty more. We didn't play Loaded. There's plenty more.
Loaded.
They play Loaded out there? Okay, but there's plenty more records that are recognizable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the work ethic that has been put in over the years by both of them, you know, is tremendous.
Can I ask you a question before we go a little further? Right?
Yeah, you know, think a winner?
Nah, I ain't gonna get into. I'll get into that. I'll do that. No, you don't gotta pick no winner. I know. We all know the winner was. I mean, let's not over here and act stupid. Come on now.
I don't.
Come on, cut it out, man. The battle was right there. AP came out the gate slugging, okay?
True indeed.
Trev, well, let's say if it was like, let's say, what, a 20-round fight or whatever. AP came out I'm talking 8 rounds of hacking this nigga. Real shit, right?
Yeah.
But Trev, as a true champion and true to what he do, you know what I'm saying? He started bringing that shit back. Boom, 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 boom. But in the late rounds, like the late 5, I don't know where AP got that second little win. Nigga. That nigga came out, hit him with freedom, start hitting him with motherfucker. I was like, oh yeah, nigga, this is fucking, this was over, nigga, in the late rounds. But not that, because they're such gladiators, you know what I'm saying? Nobody else could do that. Come on, man.
For sure.
Who's gonna even give it? Because AP been kind of the best for quite some time, at least. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Now the best in at least putting themselves in position, understanding the magnitude of their moment. Nobody's done it better than Trev. Let's say that. Okay. But and he got some hits too. So.
For sure.
Some of that new shit, I like his new little style, little slangy kind of doing, like a little lispy. You know what I'm saying? He's doing now.
Shout out to FL for that.
But
he's killing that.
He's been challenging Trev to play with his voice more.
He's killing that. Yeah. He's killing that right now.
So with that being such a big versus, and there hasn't been too many yet, is there, can anything top that from the city?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I think, I ain't gonna say top that now, you know, with my bias, but I think other people could definitely do it. I think,
it'd be entertaining.
I think your conglomerate with the elite and Ike and them could definitely hold their own. I don't know who they would go against though.
They got a Jewy.
They got a Jewy.
They got Midas's.
Who would y'all like to see? Let's hear your next verse. I want to hear everybody's next verse. Who would you like to see?
Don't start with me. Let me think on that.
No, you got to, because I'd have to be intricate too.
Okay.
I need time.
For me, it would have to be Ike versus somebody.
Okay.
Or elite. I would say Ike. Ike versus. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Ike versus somebody?
I got Ike versus somebody.
What you say, Tuck?
Man, I'd like to see, you know how like they did the Scott Storch, Manny Fresh type shit? I'd like to see the producers of some of these tracks. There's a lot of the same producers.
The whole goddamn question. You didn't ask
That's
me
the verses, man.
You didn't ask me what verses I want to see. You said what other artists can do that.
That's what I think. That's what I'm saying. That's the verse.
Why did they say what other artists' verses you would like to see?
Yeah.
I think if you could do a dope producer, I mean, there's a few different ones.
Yeah.
Because the producers are all over on everybody's track, so to speak, if you're doing it that way, right? So,
I don't feel comfortable giving out what he got up his sleeve. I'd rather him announce it. But he got something basically to that degree that makes a lot of sense that, you know, I think the people are really going to enjoy it. But I'd rather him announce it because I ain't seen it. So, you know.
What's the exclusive? What is it?
I wouldn't feel comfortable giving out his shit. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? Before he did. But I think to your point, the next one that he told me he was going to do is right. It's not that something exactly, like that. But it's right there. Like it makes sense.
No, that's
what
good.
I'm saying.
No, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. But I like it.
But artists, who can y'all give me somebody? Who do y'all?
I mean, I like the Ray Reed Ameezy. I like Show, BMG Show, and Mike T. I like.
Do you think?
To be honest with you, I'd like to see somebody take on Mike T. I don't think there's too many that can. If you really want to pull the actual catalog out.
To take on Mike T.
I think
on his level.
Yeah.
So I think
you pull the catalog out.
I think that we have to. There's a how can I say this? There's people that's tapped in and knowing, and then there's people that might be hearing these records for the first time, and it's who you think is more talented. What do you just like right now? You feel what I'm saying? Because like I think A Meezy versus Ray Reed will be phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? But I know there's records I know that the people that are tuning in might not know. I don't know if they got 20 that the public's gonna know.
No, not even.
You feel what I'm saying?
I don't think there's anybody that has 20 like them though to be.
Yeah.
So if that's
what I was getting at. That's why I said Ike first.
Yeah.
That's the closest name I can think of.
It'd be Jewy and Ike.
Okay.
If that's it, we're talking recognizable.
Yeah,
right? Songs.
For sure.
Doe has tenure and so on and so forth, but the hood nigga, like street nigga, I know his shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
But like the general public might not. So I would say maybe a Midas and Jewy.
Look, that's just what
you know what I'm saying?
That's just what Lenny said right now. Midas versus Jewy, TC Crook versus Looney on the production. Ike versus Doe.
The only reason why in this setting, Ike would win because because the songs, what I'm realizing in these verses are kind of also like making you remember where you was at the time, the vibe that you're creating. Yeah, that's how people are winning, bro. Like, absolutely. You know what I mean? It's not like who is who and out there people's like resume no more. Like they performed in front of this. Nah, it's like
it becomes what song is better after the battle. When somebody makes the flyer and it says this song versus this song, then you get to going into what song's actually a better piece of art. But in the moment, it's like, ooh, shit. I remember we was at Suture or Goldcrest when this bitch dropped. You know what I'm saying? And, that, you know what I'm saying? The moment, that's where it goes. You know what I'm saying? Even on the major scale of the verses that Swiss and them are doing, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You think the Jada shit like, nigga. Ooh,
if you're talking, let's check it, right? So I was just in a barbershop the other day. We were having barbershop talk. And it was about the verses, right? And it was like, who could take out like Beyonce?
You know, I got somebody.
I got somebody too. Who you think?
I think if it was 20 songs.
I don't know. Go ahead. Yeah.
If it was 20 songs.
Based upon that vibe feel, right?
Based upon these 20 songs. Nothing else matters but these 20 songs. I'm picking Rihanna.
You think Rihanna take people? Ooh.
Rihanna's top
say
20.
Rihanna no matter what though.
Yeah. No, I really, I have bias because I've done this on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And Beyonce's only, I ain't gonna say her only hope not to not be, because she is the queen and all that, but she got that Destiny's Child shit.
Kinfolk, we talking just 20 tracks, bro. Beyonce could throw on 20 off an album.
So can.
And might set the shit on fire.
Not the way that's gonna be recognizable in 2020, the way Rihanna's.
You know who would take all of them out? The motherfuckers might chick, like, but real shit based upon this criteria, it's R. Kelly, bro.
Yeah. Don't nobody want to see Kelly.
I don't think nobody wants to see Kelly, bro, in that type of verses, bro.
He would have killed everybody.
He killed everybody, bro.
Would have.
Trappers, hood niggas, R&B.
I take that back.
And your boy Drake, bro.
I think Usher could get with Kels.
So
it'll be close.
So we did
Usher could get with Kels.
He can't get with Kels, but you know he's gonna take out is Chris Brown. Somebody was like, nobody see Chris Brown. Then somebody was like, Usher will see Chris Brown, right? And they were like, nah, this is in the barbershop. They were like, nah. Then they pulled up Usher's list of like hits. It was like, Usher will crush Chris Brown, bro.
Usher would get at Kels.
Usher will crush Chris Brown in the verse, bro.
Usher would get at Kels.
He won't get at
Kels, bro.
I feel like Usher versus Kels would turn into a generational argument. Y'all are gonna go with Kels, I'm gonna go with Ush because it touches me, no homo, it touches me different than it's go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My memories, y'all have with Kels, I don't have like that. There's some, you know what I'm saying? Remix the edition, I'm like, oh,
he dropped, bro. What are you talking about? Even in your time,
I understand.
Step in the Name of Love.
But I wasn't having.
He got 4 download remixes, nigga. That'll crush, nigga.
I understand that, bro. But I'm saying Usher was That's
Usher,
my
Usher,
generation.
Usher,
I was
Usher,
actually
Usher.
having sex to Usher.
Yeah,
I was listening
I
to
get it.
Kels.
Usher,
Y'all
I
was
get
doing
it.
y'all thing to
Usher,
Kels.
Usher, Usher,
It hit different.
Usher won't touch Kel,
I
bro.
Don't touch Kel.
Niggas, we can do it. Give me
don't
Usher
want
and
those
I'll pick
problems,
20.
bro.
Y'all can't see me.
You don't want those problems, bro. Kelly, you kill that nigga, man.
Nah, I-
Drake, the only dude that I could see that could really kind of dive in there with Kels, bro, because we're just talking about 20 vibe feels that you can put on.
You said who, Drake?
Drake come
No,
on.
I'm agreeing. I agree, but I don't think that's the only one.
I mean, that's a tough
Are
one,
we
bro.
disrespecting Lil Wayne?
Oh, I'm not finna have this conversation.
We disrespecting Lil Wayne? Lil Wayne, they got 20?
Y'all ain't finna have this
Easy
conversation
ones?
with me, bro.
Well, you don't like Wayne? Oh my God. See? Generational.
That's generational. I'll take that on
Y'all
any
niggas
day.
is crazy as
Well,
hell.
you know,
we got a show coming up. It's
bro.
going to be called Generational
Are you
Gap or
kidding
some
me?
shit. We gonna,
Oh
I
my
don't know.
God.
Generational.
You know what I'm saying? Something.
But back to your
Right.
point, I think if it was 20 records, Beyonce clearly has more. But if you had to pick your top 20, Rihanna can get busy with Beyonce. She might not win, but it'd be good as
What about
hell.
Mary J?
That's the exact person I was going to say. But I was going to ask, is Mary J like, is that
Mary J
on a
don't
whole
have
different
20.
caliber?
So this
She
is
don't have 20.
20?
I'll throw something at you.
20 in the hell,
Mary J, bro.
He don't.
20? 20?
20?
20, bro.
Oh, Mary J got.
She got about.
Bro, Mary J has
12.
more hits
Oh.
than Beyonce, bro.
No, she don't got that.
No, she
Bro,
does
she
not.
I don't say that.
Mary J.
I ain't gonna
does not
say
have-
she'll win.
Okay,
Mary J. does not have
Beyonce will
20
win.
undeniable records. Y'all are
Beyonce
crazy.
will win, but Mary J has 20, bro.
Undeniable.
But you
hits?
know-
hit records?
Hit
No.
undeniable records, bro.
Nah. Maybe I'm sure.
And you, but check it out. I don't think she can see Alicia Keys. I mean, I don't think she can Beyonce, but I think Alicia Keys would be a better matchup with Mary J.
Alicia Keys already won.
20 hits.
Keys won, but
Against who?
No,
she went against John Legend.
Yeah, that
on
was-
piano shit.
That's something I would never
didn't even know that even happened. Just like I didn't watch
never
Nelly
watched
and fucking Ludacris.
I
That
can't-
was the corniest verses.
I watched that one.
That's a generation
I
for
can't-
real. Y'all can have that.
I
Y'all
can't stand
shit.
John Legend. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, come on, cut it
Yeah,
out,
nigga.
nigga. That nigga got
Mary
one.
J ain't got 20.
That nigga got some shit, nigga. That one song, I don't know if he wrote it, nigga, but the arrogance, and I love it. Who do we think we are? That's my type. That's some player shit. Walk in the room. Who do we think we is, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Nigga.
When John Legend record come on, I
Yeah.
turn it, I leave the room, I do something.
That's how I do with Ludacris, bro.
I can't stand John Legend, bro.
I hate me some Ludacris, bro.
You see how they tear down our legends?
I hate
You see how
me
they
some
turn
Ludacris,
down
bro.
our
He's a
generation?
legend?
John
Legend's a
See what
legend?
I'm saying? You see how they do our generation?
But come on, that
If
song.
you
Hold on,
here
wait.
And you
Yeah.
was born in the late 80s, in the early 90s, you see how they do our legends? They never talk about it. It goes from the 90s to now. Nobody talks about the 2000s, bro. It's like it don't exist. It go from Tupac and Biggie to these new niggas is terrible. Nobody respects Wayne. Nobody respects Kanye.
That song used to love
50
you.
Cent don't get his love. Usher
50's
don't
my
get his
dude.
love. The 2000, we don't even have 2000s parties.
So,
Niggas is
so
still
wait,
trying to do 90s
hold on,
parties.
the people you said, hold on. You might be going somewhere.
I'm absolute. When's
Because Kanye,
see,
you know, bro, I don't.
See?
Bro,
Wayne,
I have never in my
Kanye.
life ever pictured or even seen or jumped in the car, or rode myself in the ride, and threw on some Kanye and rode to it, except you can't tell me nothing with the Jeezy sample. That's it.
Jeezy don't get his love. Gucci don't get all our legends.
Jeezy gets his love. I ride some
Jeezy
shoe,
love,
bro.
Jeezy, bro. I made a lot of money to Jeezy.
I feel y'all, but they
Gucci
don't,
gets no love from
y'all
me.
don't hold them to the same.
Lil
to that
Wayne
same-
gets no love
Y'all don't
from
hold
me.
them to the same level as y'all hold these 90s niggas.
Because they're not worthy.
That's my point right there.
Okay.
I feel like they're not worthy.
I said,
A whole 20 years. I'll
So
just
is
give me
that-
the first 10 from 2000 to 2010. Y'all act like that turned.
bro, do you name like,
We
come on,
did
Ludacris,
everything
Dr.
better.
Seuss, a rap. That's why they verses was so corny,
Nelly
bro.
went diamond. Ludacris
That's just
had
the time of the
hit
sales,
fucking
bro.
records.
That's time of it. That's when
changed the whole game.
That's when
Wayne
rap
changed
went
the whole
pop.
game. T.I.
That's
Goddamn,
why the money
gave y'all.
changed and
We
the
gave
sales
y'all the
changed.
internet. Nigga, Soulja Boy. We taught y'all niggas how to dance on the internet.
Man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
We had business too.
Even though I hated him when he first came out.
Ashanti, Ja Rule's run. Bro, we were better than the 90s. And nobody gives us that.
Okay, now you're doing too much.
The 2000s was better than it. When you really look at it.
Okay, let's bring it
When you really look at it.
Let's reel it back in.
Y'all had two niggas.
Let's bring this back in. All right. Let's bring this back in. Yeah, you're doing too much.
You took it too far.
I stand on that.
Brody, the year of 1998 releases of rap albums.
He took it too far.
Just the release of 1998, and you could Google this shit, okay? Mm-hmm. Internet.
Yeah.
Go to 1998.
AOL.
Just
go ahead.
Chat room.
98.
But you could Google that, nigga. Just that year, nigga, crushes all 2000.
I disagree.
Well, I say 2000 to 2010.
I disagree.
Easily, bro.
Y'all got
Google 98, bro.
Biggie,
We're talking DMX's two drops.
Yeah, Pop, we got better DMX than y'all.
98.
That's what I'm saying. We got better Hove. We got better DMX than y'all. We got better Hove than y'all.
Who? The 2000s?
The 2000s. DMX was killing.
The 90s, bro. Do you know how much money niggas was making in the 90s, bro?
You want to go money? You want to go money?
You know how much money
you want to go money?
You want to go money?
You want to go money? 90s money versus 2000s money? You want to go money?
Well, you're still in 2000s.
Okay.
2000.
I'm just saying.
Let's take a 10 year. We'll take a 10 year.
Listen.
Reel it back in. We can do this another time.
Yeah, we'll
but y'all disrespect. Y'all disrespect.
Ludacris sucks, bro.
That's a whole different conversation. Let's talk.
Sodas? Y'all want to go there? 90s niggas are terrible. Oh my God.
Soda Zeus,
Who do I not want to disrespect right now? Because I think a lot, but I don't want to go there with y'all. Right. But there's a lot of niggas from the 90s that Ludacris is better than. Okay,
y'all responsible for Chingy, my nigga.
As much as I respect them, Ludacris ain't better than E40.
Fuck no! I'll knock everything over.
Take a break.
Fuck no! I'll knock everything over.
Oh my God!
No,
oh my God!
We really need back here right now. Conversation over. Conversation.
Luda can't out rap 40,
nigga.
And I like 40.
No,
you out your motherfucking 40.
No.
Listen, you out your motherfucking 40. All right, let's stop. That's. We talk about disrespect. That's way disrespectful, bro. Jesus. Listen. This nigga said, who can I not disrespect? He disrespected the most disrespectful shit you can say.
I'm just saying.
All right,
never mind.
I need to.
Forget that. Let's talk about AP's release. I want to talk about AP's release.
Let's go.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. I got the
I can keep going too, but go ahead. We'll leave it alone.
Let's talk about AP's release.
Disrespectful niggas.
Album called Dedicated.
Dedicated. AP
came out
Friday. Double 2 sides.
Talk about it.
I want to say it's 30 tracks, 20.
Close to 30.
It's close to 30. Double disc. Shit. What? I mean, I feel like it's his best work. Every time AP drops, I feel like he gets better. You know what I'm saying? You could feel I feel he gets more and more comfortable. We had a brief conversation about that when he told me, like, bro, I'm just feeling like we was in the studio basically. The song that didn't make the album. He's like, take this beat, bro. I would have never rapped on some shit like this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he's getting more comfortable in his flow and his swagger on the records, and I feel like you can hear that through the music. That's not like he's expanding the type of shit he could do. You know what I'm saying? He's singing on there.
Yeah, I liked a couple. I liked a couple of the more up-tempo records he did. He just, because he's more, he's used to it.
Yeah. Mm.
So, man, I love that Larry Kennedy. Mm-hmm. So I like kind of what he did.
For sure.
I think I like what he did with that. I like what he did with the Nate and the Doobie record. I like what he did with Napalm. Mm-hmm. On the hook. Because I was just saying, like, I want to hear AP. I want to hear more like R&B artist, like some singing on the hook or some, you know what I'm saying? And,
for sure.
And he did that.
I wanna add that I feel like all that nigga's features murdered it. They went in. Yeah. His features, every feature came to play. You feel what I'm saying? Starting with, I think the first feature is Iman. And right now, that's my second favorite song on it. It always changes for me. Yeah, that's but that Rotten Apples, I feel like Rotten Apples. I like Close on some personal shit, the outro of the first side, but Rotten Apples, That was like, ooh, okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Here we
as soon as it starts, you're like,
you know what I'm saying? And Iman did his thing. You feel what I'm saying? And then from that moment on, I think all his features came to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm on here with AP. Like, nigga, I'm about to
it's a little different. It's a little different from our perspective, right? As a writer, and folks who do know me, I actually am a pretty damn good writer. So I'm a writer, right?
Okay.
And listening to AP, people who understand rap, right, knew AP was dope, right? Like, we could see it in him, and it seemed like this was the maturation you're talking about in the music.
Yeah.
As us as writers and artists, I think we already seen that in him.
Okay.
So it was different for us to see the maturation of a man able to handle his power, right?
Okay.
A young man able to see, like, I am dope.
Yeah.
I do have peers that are dope. There is enough light for me. You know what I'm saying? When I do speak, some people get apprehensive, especially if you got like people that are dope around you too, that actually have the light. They try to hush because they don't want to step on nobody's toes, especially somebody that it seems like AP's personality, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes he kind of held himself back just because he didn't want to, just respectfully, and because he didn't have the confidence to say, this is what it is. That was dope to watch because I've been watching AP for quite some time before, you know what I mean? I even knew y'all, you know what I'm saying? Who SQUIZZY was and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So in the underground lanes, hearing him as a kid was like, little nigga.
Go crazy.
Okay, all right. For sure. There is more, right? And now to hear his album, I heard his album, bro, and I got sent the little snippet thing, got the album, and man, he's definitely he the dopest, bro. Yeah. Not in the town, bro. Like I've been saying this for years. I've been saying this for years, and I think AP is one of the reasons why I'm confident enough to say I'll go against any state, bro. Yeah. We used to talk about stage wars going state to state, and I've been talking that conversation for quite some time just because the confidence I have in Colorado music, and AP is one of the accents of that. Absolutely. So shout out to him, and his album is fucking bananas. If y'all ain't got it, y'all better go get it. That shit vibe music, that shit riding, that nigga.
He really talking about something.
He talking about that shit.
Talking about that shit.
One of my personal favorites too. When we all heard together went crazy that Save the World.
Save the World.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit was hard.
Yeah. So I remember when we first heard that.
Yeah.
It was a couple months ago.
First thing I had to say, I need that. Because that Save the World is what it's called, right? I always call it your favorite. But Save the World, if y'all trust me when y'all play Save the World, that's one of them songs you can iron your creases to. I don't have creases, but that's something you can do laundry to. That's something you can make breakfast to. That shit is dope.
Iron your creases.
That's how we used to say it. I never even ironed.
And what's the one where you really talking about something? The single he dropped?
Blackberries.
Is it Blackberries? Yeah. That's what it is? Mm-hmm. That Blackberries, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where he's actually, just what we going through today as black men. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, the content is there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The content is there.
You see the maturity. Definitely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You see maturity. Yeah. And it's appreciated.
Absolutely.
The maturation is appreciated.
For sure.
And congratulations, AP, man, for hitting over 40,000 streams in 24 hours.
Did he really?
Yeah. In a day.
Did he really?
43,000, something like that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
And we ain't buying shit. You know what I'm saying? Throw that out there. Yeah. We ain't buying shit.
Yeah. Keep sharing. Keep pushing that album out there, because that one... That's an album that Colorado can ride as a wave to go to any state, any place across the world and be like, niggas, we got, nigga. Yeah. Let me throw this dedicated on. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Yeah, me and KTONE been saying this shit separately, and we ain't even talked about it, but I really feel like we're making the best music in the world right now. Yeah. I really feel that way. And I thought I felt that way, but right now I really feel that way.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
When it comes to any type of music, I got an artist for you.
And we're going to talk about...
And that's not excluding nobody.
We're going to talk about a couple more records and a couple more albums that come out this week and that's come out last week. When we come back from this break, DJ KTONE, SQUIZZY Taylor, Uncle Tux, Digital Online Showcase. We'll be right back.
So we don't get
DJ KTONE.
If I was born in
You don't get
89,
out-
if I was,
Taylor.
real quick,
Uncle Tux.
real quick, if I was born in 89, I don't get nothing from the 90s?
Bro, you don't get Outcast. It came out in 92.
We still on this
Right.
90s, 2000s.
I get some hoes?
Squizzy said
You
they
dudes try to claim
2000s
Outcast, bro.
Outcast. No, how?
How?
How, bro?
That's
you talking
okay,
about?
we both get them then.
No.
Bro, I was still living in Boston when Players Ball came out, dude.
Okay, but when does it become our music?
Not Outcast. I don't
When
care
does it
what you're talking
become?
about.
I mean, at what grade level does it
So
become?
check
Okay,
this out.
that's
So
y'all.
you know, this is a good question. So this is what we said, right? So check it. Somebody said errors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they can cross over, right?
Yes.
Your error is from 10 years old, right?
Give me
to 30.
Okay, well, give me Outkast. Give me goddamn. I guess I don't get pop. Give me Outkast for sure. Give me
10 to
Hov.
30? He gonna
10
have
to
everything.
30.
I'm gonna have the best generation.
Though, bro.
I'm gonna have the best
Go 10 to
generation
30.
of music.
You talking about what? Where you at 10?
So y'all still get. So y'all get goddamn.
What year? Well, I won't go, right, but you got it, right?
NWA.
You well in there.
Ice
Yeah.
Cube.
You well in there, bro.
So y'all get Sam Cooke. Y'all get James
You hear this nigga? Good.
Prince. Y'all get all this type of niggas.
Disrespectful, man.
Y'all get all that. I give y'all that. Y'all got the sound. All that type of shit.
That's fine, because you got Lil Perp, Smoke Perp, whatever his fucking name is.
Okay.
Y'all got
Vanilla Ice.
Zane. Y'all got Zane.
Y'all got Vanilla Ice. Y'all got the nigga that wore the big
Y'all got
nose.
Zane and Lil.
What's the difference between him, Vanilla Ice, the nigga that wore the big nose?
Nigga. Y'all,
Humpty
listen, you know where y'all take the L?
Humpty.
Y'all think this guy, what's the nigga, nigga from Cali, nigga that fucked everything up, nigga.
Who?
That called himself, Lil B, they call himself a bitch.
Bass guy.
Yeah, y'all fucked off. Cut it out, man. Don't do this.
Y'all
Don't do this,
swear.
Squizzy. Let's go to the next time.
Come on.
Don't do this,
Let's
man.
talk about this music.
Let's talk
Come on,
about
man.
this.
swear.
Y'all had artists that was talking about, nigga, I'm the pretty bitch. I'll throw something right now.
Y'all had.
I swear.
So what was Prince?
Prince was a player. I mean, don't cut it
Our
out.
era, bro.
Cut it out,
Prince
my nigga.
before y'all's era?
Cut it out.
Yeah.
What did Lil B have Apollonia? Did Lil B have Pebbles? Huh?
Lil B ain't had no man, too. He probably had a man, bro, but I ain't
Lil
gonna
B-
disrespect him, man. Listen.
You're already disrespectful.
Already?
Listen, Jewy tell me I dressed like these niggas in the 80s when he be making fun of me. So I know y'all was on this shit. I know y'all was on some shit in the 80s, bro.
Listen, bro, in the 80s, bro, I was 10, 12 years old. Bro.
Exactly.
Real shit.
That was y'all's time.
Nah. So that doesn't really mean anything.
I was born in the 80s.
My time is the 90s and actually the 2000s.
I know. Let's go, man. Other
So I'm
five
in it.
music in the city.
I'm 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Other dope music in the city, man. I want to big shout out to 100 Rack 6 and 10 to 10 Birds, man. Dropped that Dope Boy record. We dropped it on the Southwest Alliance call.
Yes.
Went crazy all week. Went crazy all week. If you have not heard that record, it's not even out yet. You can't download the stream and none of that.
Yeah.
But it's coming out. It's called Dope Boy.
It's premiering on BET.
Oh yeah, BT Jams.
BET Jams,
I think
the video.
What, a couple weeks maybe?
Yeah.
Really?
Sometime this month, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, shout out to that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we looking
big.
for nah, they going big. They're going big with it.
They're supposed to, though.
They're not playing.
They're supposed to, though. Because they big artists like that.
Yeah.
And let me go ahead, hold on. Camera, Kinfolk.
Okay.
Let me get my credit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? Because they didn't know each other or fuck with each other, you know what I'm saying, until Stage Wars, because I recognized the actual, how the mystique and actually.
Oh, so you did that?
Oh, I did that.
Okay.
Let them know you.
Okay.
Okay. They actually talked about it, started, we need to do merger. Hey, it's cool that we did this in the actual green room of Stage Wars.
Okay.
That we was chopping it up like, man, it was cool. Everybody always talked about we should woo. It's kind of cool to actually, that's what Stage Wars is about.
Yeah.
But what I did was understand really where these artists at and their levels, and you know what, they supposed to make Paperboy.
Right.
They're supposed to do that type of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm not surprised in the record, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, 100 Rack 6 is one of my top 5 artists. I think he's been one of my favorite artists for quite some time. Shout out to my nigga Rack. Now Tana just kind of stepped on the scene in a sense. To be honest, I've heard Montana.
Yeah.
I remember Montana. It was a diss record against Big Cartel back in the day. I remember hearing that. He was a little kid on a bike on the east side at Manual.
I didn't know that.
Oh, what?
Uh-huh.
So his name used to be Montana. something.
I know Lil Marky.
I know Marky.
No, I know Lil Marky, but he was Montana something, right?
Okay.
And the first song I seen this when I was in Atlanta, checking back on Town Music.
Yeah.
He had a song that was dissing one of the homies, the little nigga.
Yeah.
Big Cartel, right? We all know Big Cartel, right? He had a song dissing that nigga, right? Like, who this little light-skinned ass nigga? Light-skinned, young, sitting on a bike, had all the G's behind him. I'm like, who is it's like 12.
Yeah.
That's how he looked, you know what I'm saying? Bare skin, nothing, no hair. His hat couldn't even fit his head. Go ahead and Google it, and he'll tell you the truth.
Yeah.
You can spin that hoe on this motherfucker shit, okay? Google that shit.
Yeah.
But he was spitting on that hoe. And actually, you could see that it made sense to me, in a sense, because I just interviewed him, and you could see that he really has passion.
Right.
He's not somebody new.
Right.
He's actually been working on his craft for quite some time and really believed in his craft for quite some time and put some planning for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's dope. So go ahead and go look that shit up.
Yeah.
But anyways, to see him, like I said, and it's dope to see his growth.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
His growth is almost every record too, as well, right?
Absolutely.
Because I swear to God, when I first heard Too Many, I was like,
Yeah.
And then I found myself frying chicken, and I'm like, too many, too many, too many, right? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he got something.
Yeah.
He got something. So shout out to Paperboy, shout out to 100 Rack 6, shout out to them two really getting together. Yeah. I think they really understand, and they're gonna lead, I think, the charge and understanding what it takes for the unity, the brotherhoods, for us to actually come together and make this shit happen.
Yeah, I think it's something about both of them niggas actually where you just wanna, I don't know the right word, like you wanna know more about them, you wanna be around them. Like when they post, you gonna read it.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like every time they say something, I'm tuning in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck they talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to see their story. It's just something about their personalities that you just want more and more. And they both do a dope ass job of giving that to the people. Like, Six making smoothies and shit. I be watching that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just because I think he's a cool nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think when Tanner posts on the car, like, yeah, that's hard. Nigga, I see you. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of that.
I think that's what it is. I think it's just the swag. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When you got the swag, like, shoot, man, people gravitate to it.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying when they're going to lead the charge. And I'm talking taking pride, right? And what we represent, the swag, the hustle. Like, to be honest with you, and this is why I always go hard for the city, right? Is because I've been a hustler all my life, right? If niggas know, right? And if niggas want to stand on something, Denver's is an import-outport state. We've been an import-outport state for quite some time. Right. We've been breeding drug dealers and dope dealers for quite some time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're a swap-out state. We stand on that, having that hustler mentality, go get it, some savvy. Yeah. We'll take the best from here, the best from there. We don't want y'all garbage. We'll take the best and make even better. And I think there's a pride that needs to be taken in that. And I love what 100 Rack 6 is doing with that. I love what Tan is doing with that. Yeah. Because that's like pumping that pride. Because that's what it is, bro. Sure. We make bread out here. Ain't nobody finna act like a fool. If they hear from another state, they might hate it, right? Because of the life, but they can make some bread out here, and that's why they're here. Yeah. And if they ain't making no bread out here, you ain't no fucking hustler. Just find your own lane. Right. This place built for hustlers. Right. Somebody told me if you make it in Colorado, you can make it anywhere, nigga. Right. And I believe that shit, bro. I promise you. Real shit. Yeah. And shout out to y'all niggas, man. Paper boys.
I definitely feel like that. I definitely feel like that. Dope boy. That's the record. So when they come out, y'all support that. Everything about this dope, man. The production, everything is crazy on that. Yeah. I want to send a big shout out to Rachel Bailey. Got a record dropping tomorrow called BGM.
I called it.
Black Girl Magic. Yeah. Featuring Nay Renee.
Slap.
We got to support that.
Slap.
It's relevant to the times. She's doing the thing on it, man. The vocals is crazy.
It sounds like right now.
Yeah.
It works. I wouldn't be surprised if radio don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
Like it's just a good record all around. Everything about it is dope. It makes sense. It's powerful, and it's strong.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
I need to be in tune, to be honest with you. Because y'all know I listen to everybody and everything, right?
Rachel Bailey.
I can't tell the difference between Kayla Ray and Rachel Bailey. Who's leading the charge? I don't know these other.
Ain't nobody
to be 1,000 with you. Not leading the charge, but you know who's I can't tell the difference to be 1,000 with you, so I'm not tapped in.
Yeah. To your point, the best part about what we got going right now is it's so many people that you could say is leading the charge. Depending on what you like.
Say that.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you just talked about hustlers, in your mind, Six and Tanner could be leading the charge. If you on some, you know what I'm saying, wherever you at, these type of people could be leading the charge.
I agree.
And that's why it's doper than it's ever been.
Yeah.
Cause there's something out there for everybody that's actually good. You feel what I'm saying? Not something you just gotta settle for. Like, fuck, I wanna support the town, so I'm gonna fuck with this, cause I like dope shit, you know, or dope boy shit or gangster shit, so I gotta fuck with this.
Yeah.
But right now you could pick something actually good in all those lanes. You feel what I'm saying? Or something.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
You know
Y'all got the 2 top global DJs out the city, okay? Saying that it's like the music is worthy to play. That matter of fact, not even that. That is the best music globally. It took a minute for these DJs to say that, right?
Man.
Like it took a minute, y'all.
Yeah.
Like y'all really gotta understand, take pride in that. Like stand on that.
Yeah.
We the shit. Real shit.
Real.
Take pride in that. These are 2 top DJs in not just the city, bro, globally.
I will say real quick, we ain't been doing as much club shit, but the music is, you could tell shit is good when it's being accepted amongst the mainstream shit. So if I say for the last 6 months to a year, when you put a local record on, it doesn't sound like a local record.
It doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? It finally, to me, that's been my issue with the whole shit, but it finally is blending. Like I could play goddamn, I don't even want to get no examples, but I could play, for example, I played some Gucci shit, then I played Neighbor Nate right after that, and nothing happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? And back in the day, it was like, you want to support the town, but you know it's going to be a kind of drop-off, and you got to play something crazy right after to get them back. Right now, it just flows. You feel what I'm saying?
No, you're 100%. And with that being said, can I get this camera, whatever camera? Listen, y'all.
Talk your shit.
Shout out to the producers and the engineers, bro.
Definitely.
Because not only there's a maturation and a growth in the artist specifically, these engineers. Shout out to Raj. Shout out to FL. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, you know what I mean? Shout out to Russ P. Like there's some folks really that are tapped into that sound. And there's a frequency you gotta get into.
So by you even just saying that, I think that's a key difference. That's the key difference that the artist was missing years ago. So they was making some, which could have really been better records. They was making some good records that probably could have been better with the right engineer.
Right.
So indeed. I think that's key.
And understanding how important that is. Like Jay-Z been hollering guru through 5-10 years of his career because he found the engineer that understood it. Timbaland, all these folks are engineers. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand how important that is. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Raj. I love Raj.
Especially from a
I love all of them. FL is, to be honest with you, FL is the Dr. Dre of Colorado.
Listen,
tap the fuck in.
I told him that.
That nigga got the frequencies, nigga, from everywhere, bro.
Listen.
I told him that.
I fool with FL, man, and I've been giving praise to FL since he was rapping. Like I seen FL, nigga, you the one, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This before he even started engineering.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, you got nigga. Have y'all listened to the Young Amsterdam Project?
Bro, a lot of people, he
bro.
started engineering.
Come on,
he been doing that shit.
Yeah, he been doing that.
Come on,
I didn't even know that.
He been doing that. And also was the dopest rapper out of fucking Food Chain. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't act like the nigga can just, drop some bars on your ass accidentally.
But see,
you know what I'm saying?
Like I said last week, I said, artists, if you, like, one person you really just need to research, you might want to do a little study, FL, man. A lot of people don't even know him to rap, and you know he was in Food Chain. They just think, oh, FL from YJ. Nigga, you got to know where all that really.
We'll have that interview exclusive coming very soon to break that down.
Please do that.
But real shit though.
And it's another young cat though.
Raj is dope. If you talk about a young cat, go ahead. We use
Well, I was gonna say a rapper.
Oh, I was gonna say engineering.
Yeah.
The nigga at GBL?
Yeah.
That nigga nasty, bro.
Raj go hard.
And nigga understands that
he got a great work ethic.
He understands that there is an importance in engineering, and it's not just pressing buttons,
Right.
and that there are some that are better than the other, and it seems like you want to be better than the next. And that right there is real what you want out your engineer. You want them to take pride in their position, in their role, so you can win a championship. Nigga, real shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Raj is that. Shout out to GBL too, man. Holla at Raj, bro.
What are you talking about? What are you
So speak, music and a lot of niggas don't even know him. A lot of people don't even know him. That Dope Boy Deuce, man.
Dope Boy Deuce is hard.
So I heard him on a couple of digital on the show on the DOSs, but I haven't really tapped in.
Yeah. So I've been tapping in a little more and listen to the project. Really, because nigga, my son came to me twice like, "Hey, you heard this Dope Boy Deuce mixtape yet?"
You got mixtape, huh?
Bro.
Yeah, he just put a tape out.
And they listening to it before, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but and I had it in my email, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes it just happens, you know how I go.
Yeah.
Right.
We just get so many emails, we just, but I had to really just like tap in.
Right.
It's called John Madden.
And I'll tell you what, my favorite, Monumental.
Okay.
And
Wait,
we played that.
Wait, before we even go into that.
Yeah.
As y'all know, World Great Creative Multimedia and Marketing Services.
Yeah.
Okay. I love the name. For like marketing, for like push.
Yeah.
John Madden. Ain't nobody else did that. Tapped into the head nigga who's the oh man, cut it out.
That's funny.
Yeah. He got the t-shirts too. Support that man.
Dope Boy Deuce.
He got the John Madden t-shirts available.
Okay. Hey, Dope Boy Deuce, you got my attention, bro.
Yeah.
You got my attention.
Yeah.
Hey, but this is the coldest part. This is what you gonna respect.
Yeah.
It's Colfax Cat's nephew.
Really?
Yeah. Colfax Cat's nephew.
Really?
I know he don't even like saying that a lot. He probably won't even tell you that if you.
So that means he's cut from good cloth, and that also means too he got good soul genes in him.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Shout out to Cat too, bro. One thing that I felt, we came from different hoods. I'm from the east side, he from Montbello, and we was both street niggas, whatever. We met in the streets and always respected each other and talked to each other. Yeah. But anybody who knows me, we talk to the core of each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do with all that surface whack ass shit. And when me and Cat used to talk to the core of each other, he was such a good dude, bro. For real. Such a good core dude, bro. For real. Thoroughbred. So RIP to that, man. Because there's a real reason why, if y'all young folks don't know, why folks still revere and exalt his name is because of the character he was.
Yeah, it's the character.
So please understand that, and y'all should continue that because he represented us well. He represented us well.
I've only heard good shit.
Oh man, good soul, bro.
Man,
real shit.
Real good dude, bro. Like no lie, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It surprised me because I'm young. I still, believe it or not, I was younger than him too. Yeah. And then when I met him, I stuck my chest out a little more and let him know, nigga, I'm one of y'all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it was almost like, you don't have to. Right. I see you. Right. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. It was easy to take the air on my chest, and just kind of just be me. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Artist, man, do your research on Colfax Cat, man. Rest in peace. Because he's probably one of the reasons why you really even able to do kind of move how you moving right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They understood the independence of the game too.
Independence.
I think it's important for everybody to know the history. Yeah. Of, what the reason shit is how it is. You know what I'm saying? And know the people that came before you and know the work they did that was rare as fuck that everybody thinks is normal now. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Getting these shows or getting on the radio or getting played in the club.
I think that's a lot. I think, to be honest with you,
lot. But nowadays the younger artists is like, this is supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? But the people that broke those barriers to make that happen, you know what I'm saying?
Glad he said that. No Jive Live will be peeling those layers off. Yeah, it's the only show I'm actually going to be talking about peeling off these layers of the past.
And it's a lot that I don't know, and I feel like I know what kind of we did, and I know what KTONE and them did right before we did it. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you know? I have a question for you. Who do you know before KTONE?
Nobody. KTONE put us on, bro. We was really in our basement cooking up and got a call. Yo, KTONE fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's so dope?
That opened our eyes to everything. So everything we knew was KTONE, Ike, Hawkman.
And you should though, because they put in the work to be known.
Absolutely.
However, they were cut from cloth, bro.
Absolutely. And I'm only speaking from mine.
We're talking. No, I get.
And I know Trev probably know more because it's pops and everything, but
true.
I didn't know shit.
No, I expected you to say that. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
But the one thing that's dope, we've always had dope DJs. Yeah. At least since I've been around.
Yeah,
for real.
Like artists ain't been always made right here.
Nah.
But our DJs, bro.
DJs been popping, bro.
Crazy. Yeah.
Man, listen, I came from the East Coast, bro.
Yeah.
And I came young, right? I was 13, 14, around there. But the vibe was still in me. DJs back then, especially, you know what I'm saying? That's who was the heartbeat of the city.
Yeah.
And when I came to Denver, shit, Big Mike, Mixmaster Mike, Jam X, like DJ Rollo, like we're talking like all these DJs I mentioned, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, they had their own like to the city, nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like real shit. Jam X get on this poppin'.
Jam X, bro.
Yeah.
DJ Mixmaster Mike, I ain't even used to go to his shit. But because I was too young.
Yeah.
But the older G's and people that I know and respect, bro, rest in peace, because he passed too early. But you know what I'm saying? Mixmaster Mike, right?
Yeah.
What I know about Mixmaster Mike,
the stories I've heard.
the stories, bro.
Yeah.
How the city was just people used to travel all over the world to come see these niggas. Big John Platt.
Yeah.
We're talking that's one thing, the history. That's why I can't wait to take these layers off.
A lot of people
because
don't know
before my time, even learning this shit, Big John Platt, bro, who's one of the biggest execs in the business today. We're talking top 5 music execs today. You can't make top 5, bro.
Top 3, niggas.
Top 3 in the game, bro.
Respected by everybody.
Come on, my nigga.
Yeah,
so, but he started as a DJ. What I'm meaning is that the real DJs, bro.
Right here.
We're talking all the way from Brother Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you know Brother Jeff rap?
Man, listen, bro. That's why his interview's coming soon.
Come on, bro.
I know he DJ.
Brother Jeff with the curl.
Look, every time
Brother Jeff with the curl.
Every time I go down, I'll be like, Brother Jeff, I need the record. I need that. I can't even remember the name of the record.
Yeah.
He knows the name of the record. I need that record, Brother Jeff.
Listen,
I need people to know that. Nobody knows Brother Jeff.
Brother Jeff was always a player. That's why I can't wait to tell that story. Okay?
Yeah.
Brother Jeff always a player, bro.
Yeah.
Because I was a little nomad ass kid, right? I went to every neighborhood, not hear him and see him. And actually, before Brother Jeff, when I met him, he was Jeff X or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So when I met him, I would catch him in the weirdest places. I mean, he's shooting dice on the 5 points and a bunch of gangsters with bow ties. No, that's real. He gonna tell the story. It's real shit. But before then, because he's a real nigga.
Yeah.
Like he's thorough in the streets. Like what I'm saying, to the core. Yeah. No, that story gotta be told. And he don't mind telling it because people don't ask him.
Yeah.
You know, I just was building with him last night, bro. Yeah. He telling me stories about how he's kicking it with James Brown because James Brown is part of the NOI, part of the Nation of Islam. Him and his people. James Brown, bro.
Yeah.
You know, he was telling me about a story, just quick. Well, I ain't gonna give too much, right? But he was security for Farrakhan. Security for the hands. Do you know that nigga must got hands, nigga? You feel me? Come on, you gotta peel these layers back, bro. The nigga had a curl and had a truck they used to drive by through the city with speakers and used to pull up in the truck, lift the truck up, nigga, and now you got a block party because he got the biggest speakers out his truck.
Going in.
I'm talking about a box truck, bro. Not a fucking nigga, you turned up the radio, this nigga got a house performing stage speakers.
Did you see him go live one time?
There's stories,
doing his martial arts.
Yeah.
So you know. Yeah.
So I get excited because I love the history that we can't wait to pull off because people got Colorado and Denver fucked up.
For real.
What I hope is y'all don't forget about the 2000s.
No, but see, y'all already listen.
Don't forget about the 2000s. Please do not forget about the KTONE, the KDJ, the Top Show.
Tell me this. Did y'all
first of all, I believe.
Just don't forget about the 2000s.
I know y'all. I know everything.
Did y'all ever watch Souls of the Rockets?
Yeah.
I know you have. Did you ever?
I don't know what that is.
One of the greatest stories you ever see. I think that's the great.
Actually,
To be honest with you, to me, and I watch a lot of them. To me, because I'm connected to it, and the business that I'm into, like editing, videography, telling stories, so on and so forth. Yeah. To me, is the #1 documentary I've ever seen, bro.
Really?
Because to me, it was like, oh my God, I was on that street. Like, these are like for real.
Listen, real quick. Souls of the Rockies. If you in Denver, Colorado,
another dude named Musa.
If you tuned in to music, if you anything with the culture in Denver, is a must watch. If you have not seen Souls of the Rockies, like you. Damn near, like, can't do anything else. You can't go to the studio. Don't make another song.
Hey, tell Musa I'm going to pay. I want to pay to play that on our network, bro.
You have to
if y'all get in touch with him, please let him know.
You have to.
I will.
No, that's almost like.
I want to.
You have to.
100%.
You have to.
Put it out there.
This should be like a third documentary by now. But I heard
number 2's coming out.
I heard number 2.
But I don't give a fuck. Niggas need to see #1.
Bro.
How you watch
when I came out the feds, bro, and I came home, bro, that was the first thing when I came home. Yeah. And shout out to YG, Cedric Tasker, who's Cedric Avenue right now, right? I came home and I'm like, he's like, you gotta watch this. Yeah. And it was one of the most powerful pieces I've ever watched.
I'm so intrigued because I have no idea.
It's about the city. We're talking about.
Y'all not doing it.
Check this out. Picture in the city right now that you're in, right?
All right.
Thousands of people sitting on rooftops, sitting on the ground, we're talking about thousands in a concentrated area. This was a mecca of breakdancing. Okay. We're talking electric boogaloo. Niggas from New York used to come here, nigga, and have showcases and turnouts, nigga.
5 points?
Nah, nigga, in the city.
Okay.
We're talking like Civic Center type shit.
Yeah.
Like this is the type of shit in the heart of the city.
Soul of the Rockies.
You feel me?
It's on YouTube or something?
Yeah, man.
Is it on YouTube?
I don't know. It's not on YouTube because I try to steal it. It's not on YouTube. I look for it.
I got the DVD.
I respectfully
somewhere
because I'm a pirate. Our network is for pirating content. Yeah. I respectfully didn't take it from somebody because it's that good. I want to respectfully pay and respect because it deserves to be paid for and shown. Right. So please get that out to Musa, not Musa Bailey, the other Musa. I'm not sure who he is. We do want to show it on our network. It deserves to be shown.
Listen, guys,
I'm gonna check it out.
I'm sure we could probably order it on Amazon or something. I'm sure. I got the DVD.
If you can.
Somewhere. I don't know where.
Yeah, but I want to holler at them, bro.
You got a DVD
because I want to play it over and over again. And also, I'll talk to him on the other side, too. We want to, shout out to Nike Nitty, too. We want to show the series that he had, too, in this movie, too. Yeah. So anybody that got original content, we want to show that.
Listen, guy, again, if you have not seen Soul of the Rockies, just stop whatever you're doing. Watch it this week, man.
Yeah, you got to, bro.
Buy the DVD. Figure out how to watch it. However you got to watch it. Go wherever you got to go. Yeah. Souls of
KTONE said he got the DVD, bro. He's going to show a movie night.
Movie night.
Let's do it.
I got to find it.
Let's do a drive up. We'll talk about that later. But we can do a drive up movie.
Yeah. Bro, it's crazy, bro. Yeah. It's really good. Like, and it makes you get more pride in the city. That's what it is. And then when you see Brother Jeff's story, that's what's so dope.
Yeah.
When you see Brother Jeff and the pictures of him with the curl, because the niggas been knowing him with the bald head for quite some time. Yeah. When you see the pictures of Brother Jeff swole up with the curl.
Jeff was a G, man.
Brother Jeff's a G, bro. For real shit.
That's hard.
Hey, shout out, man. I love you, bro. Real shit, man. Shout out, Brother Jeff. But yeah, we can go to a break, man. Listen. Yeah.
We're going to come back from break. We're going to come, one more break real quick. We're going to come back. We got some current events we need to talk about, a couple of things we need to talk about. Yeah. Y'all stay locked in. If you have any questions, thank y'all for all the comments in the chat. Keep them coming. Share this link too, man. Share the live. We're coming right back. Right after this break. KTONE, SQUIZZY, Uncle Tux, coming right back.
Get it.
know what y'all been thinking. What y'all doing? Just relax, though, kinfolk. We got you. What y'all waiting on? Stay tuned. AHRR Network.
Yeah, he's very different.
I was at a teenager like, oh yeah, this nigga is different. That's all.
Come on, we on.
Damn it, I was just about to smoke
DJ KTONE, SQUIZZY Taylor, Uncle Tux, Digital Online Showcase Social Series.
The best show in the world.
Best show in the world. Listen, don't forget, okay, artists, I know we
Yes.
said this week we was going to get back to the music, but for real, next week.
I want y'all to know,
Showcase.
Danae texted me, she got some new shit, and she mad that we not playing it right now.
I love Danae as an artist,
So
bro.
Danae needs some, you know, you gonna be first next week.
I play Danae's record every week.
No, she got a new one.
No.
She wants some feedback on it.
Danae, let's do this. We'll debut it as an exclusive.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll set it up. We'll set it up. We'll set it
Play it
up.
right now. Can I
We'll
play
set
it
it
on
up.
the show?
Oh, you want to play it now?
No, that's what she was asking me, but
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
responding because we're not prepared.
Yeah, not right now. Next week.
Listen.
Let's get it on.
No, I
yeah. Well, we're going to listen.
Y'all don't want that. Listen. Wait, hold on. Before y'all do that, please understand, y'all need to be careful when y'all asking requests with Uncle Tux on this motherfucker.
So we can make it happen.
I'm going to tell you the truth.
Okay, tell me the truth.
I'm just saying. I'm going to tell you. I did have a question.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no.
So if you want to play something right now while I'm on here, you better hope it's good. Because I'm going to tell you it's
Danae
good.
gonna miss though.
Listen, but I love Danae. Actually, I think she should be big. I think she should be pushed further than anybody else.
Yeah.
Not as everybody else. I'm talking about like R&B. I think she's dope as a writer. I think her voice is unmatched in the sense of like, you know, I'm a vibe type of person. When I hear her voice is soothing, it creates a vibe. Almost like, what's my girl, Lennox, Ari Lennox.
Ari, yeah.
She, you know, some people,
I love her.
some people have good music, but some people can actually set a vibe, bro.
Just touch it.
Ari Lennox, Badu type shit. I think Simone is one of those artists from Colorado that actually real shit.
Right.
And I think she needs to also she needs to hear this more often. If you're watching this, you need to hear this because I want you to get more confidence in what you're doing. I want you to be more, you're on the right path. You got the right music. You're setting the right vibe. Don't second guess yourself. Continue to what you're doing. Put the responsibility on us as ears and listeners to make sure that we're pushing the right music. Because you definitely don't change shit. Ma, you got it. Just period, point blank. I just want to say that. Salute to you as an artist. I want to hear more music. So I would like to hear that shit.
If I could take the stage and do a great transition, while we're talking about Danae, she has a denim line where she's making girl denim items, jeans and jackets and all that type of thing. And I want to say that's so dope because more and more artists are using their platform and the following and the ability and the talent they have to not only get money in music, but merchandise. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
look at DJ SQUIZZY Taylor.
So shout out to Danae.
Segueing.
So shout out to Danae.
Like a professional.
First and foremost for a denim line. I wish I could say the name of it on top of my head.
Danae, what is it?
It's very dope. She on there? I ain't know she on there. Okay. It's very, very, very dope. And that leads me to shout out goddamn did she respond? No. Okay. Shout out Bird Gang with the Bird Gang Day Clothes.
Wait, before you go into that.
Okay.
Because that's our next segment, right? It's talking about
I was gonna
the
do
artist with clothing.
Yeah.
Right?
I was gonna do it quick.
Hold on, I gotta give you kudos. Hey, listen. Shout out to Squizzy Taylor, DJ Squizzy Taylor, man. He's taking this shit serious. Did you see the same way? Did you see the setup? Y'all better keep watching because he's really taking this shit serious.
But I just want you to know I brought that in from the jump when I initially brought up the name.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Please.
Yeah.
But go ahead. No, you talking about, you said Bird Gang?
Yeah, Bird Gang has dope-ass clothes. They do a lot of dope colorways. They got the hats. They started the printing shop, if I'm not mistaken. Hats, T-shirts, and all of the above. That's dope.
Wait a minute.
Rack 6. Okay.
I have a question. Hold on, before you jump to the next artist.
Talk to me.
You said colorway, right?
Colorways, yeah.
Tell them how important that is. What is that?
What
I know what it is, but yeah.
Niggas don't know what colorways are? That means, everybody buys shoes.
Obviously, not everybody knows it because they're not doing it, right?
But
and how important it is.
It's important because it's something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I feel, if I can speak from my personal view, he eliminates his affiliation when it comes to clothes. So no matter where you from, you know what I'm saying, kind of how Antics be trying to, or does be doing, not trying to do. But okay, you might not, just because you ain't Crip don't mean you can't wear the Bird Gang clothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just blue and whatever. It's not just red. You can get an orange one. You can get a yellow one. You can get a brown one. Whatever goes with your outfit for the day, them niggas got a T-shirt that's gonna match it. You know what I'm saying? If you rock with them like that on that type of time. And shout out Victory Clothing. I know he got some clothes in Victory when I went in there. I seen it. But shout out to him. Shout out 100 Rack 6. He got the Paper Boy.
Yeah, I gotta get 6. We need that Paper Boy, man.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. He got the bags, the mulatto bags.
Mulatto got some of them too.
Yeah, the bag face hoodies.
Hey yo, can I get the camera again?
Okay, go ahead.
Check this out. Because I'm gonna give y'all some insight, man. Yeah. And shout out, and this is bouncing off what you're saying.
All right.
Okay, because when you bring up 100 Rack 6, right? There's some pride in like hustlers, where I come from. I don't want to say too much, but where the cloth that I'm cut from. When we seen 100 Rack 6 young, bread junkie, it was different than the rest of y'all, right? Like we kind of took him under because it was just a little bit different, right? When he talked about guns, when he talked about his stuff, he showed up with his stuff,
Facts.
right?
Facts.
Like he's always been one of them dudes that we always respect. You don't wear gold if you're wearing fake chains and shit like that, right? If you got weed and you want to smoke weed in your weed smoke, you show up with your own weed too. You know what I'm saying? Talking about making a couple money moves, okay, you put your money on the table, right? He's always been trying to figure it out because he's seen outside of the situation as a rapper. Because if you really understand the game, one thing that people always fault, and if you know the history, Uncle Tux is not just Uncle Tux. I actually was a rapper. I used to rap. I rapped at a time. But my belief, and I was pretty good, but my belief was the money in my dreams rap money couldn't spend. You know what I'm saying? Because I understood independence. I understood all that way outside of his time, so to speak, right? So when I see 100 Rack 6, he always was trying to figure it out as a young kid. So shout out to him to really getting into his niche. Yeah. Shout out to him to always being progressive and forward thinking. Yeah. Because outside of everybody else, to be honest with you, us in the streets, y'all outside of that shit, but out in the streets, in SQUIZZY, the group SQUIZZY gang, we put 100 Rack 6 number 1. We're talking about the streets, bro.
Box Boys, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like Box Boys, yeah. Outside of SQUIZZY, outside of Box Boys. That's what it was. Box Boys. Outside of when we talk about Box Boys, bro, and everybody does this. Yeah. Everybody puts their Box Boys out because y'all respectively or Box Boys respectively put themselves in position to put themselves out there to be judged like that.
Yeah, for sure.
To us in the streets, bro. 100 Rack 6, bro, because he showed up when he's supposed to show up in manners and codes and creeds. So I love it. We always support him. Shout out to Paperboy. Shout out to all of that shit that he got going. Everything is well deserved. Always thought he should have got his just due then, but I was wrong. His just due is now.
Time is everything, man. Time is everything with this music and with everything. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely been though, man. I mean, even I remember when we was going crazy to his record, Tatted Up and Flexing with Lil Scrappy. I mean, I think that song should have did way better than it did. But
bro, he did that out the streets with Scrappy, bro. Before that, he 40.
Yeah, he did have one with 42.
Keep going. Keep going.
Not Loda.
Keep going, bro.
40.
Keep going. Keep going.
Right?
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But
Are you laughing at he 40?
No, I'm not.
I was thinking other shit. But then when I was like, did you laugh at he 40? Oh my God. All right.
I'm 40, bro.
I think he's just laughing at the conversation.
I thought you knew something that we don't know.
40,
I hope that's what it is.
E40 got about 5.
No, hold on, wait, Squizzy, because I'm not going to have you reveal. I'm not going to have you reveal it. But please say it.
5 or 6.
Wait, hold on.
I know you got 12 albums.
Hold on, K-Tone.
Can we stay on topic?
Hold on, wait, no. Hold on. Okay, I got to ask this question. Hold on. So, did you laugh? Because, hold on, wait. Because at first I thought you laughed because you knew inside information, right? Like maybe he didn't, or maybe somebody else paid for it or something, right?
Nah.
And that's fine. I don't want you to divulge that.
Yeah.
But did you laugh because E40, bro?
I didn't mean to.
Did you laugh because E40? What the fuck? Oh my God.
It was just funny that it came back up. It came back up.
God.
And I like E40. Look, everybody goes act like I don't like him. I play E40 records.
Listen, man.
He got like 5 or 6 that I fuck with.
Viewers, though.
I fuck with
this nigga said Ludacris was better than E40, bro. I don't know. It's somebody else too.
That's not an argument? You can't even argue
that? That's not even a fucking argument. That's the problem.
Can we put that on the screen, please?
No.
Hold on. Can we put that on the screen? E40 or Ludacris? I want the people. We want to hear the.
Y'all really don't think that's an argument?
No.
Like it's not even close?
No, bro.
Oh my
bro.
No.
Not C40.
Sick.
40.
You know how many people would never listen to Oh my God.
Hold on, bro.
You gotta get out the way.
E40 was rapping in the present and the future at the same time, nigga.
I know, but he was saying something.
Did you say Ludacris, the fucking Dr. Seuss of rap?
So
in a hat with a cat, it's Luda.
At least his words we know.
The other one was making up his own. I'm gonna throw everything. I swear to God.
Bro, he made up so many words that you use today.
I understand that, but I'm telling y'all, I'm well traveled. Okay, you leave the West Coast influence. They not rocking with that shit like that, bro.
But they say that
you go to the South,
all his slang.
You go to the South,
no,
the
South made impact too, bro.
He made an impact and he's well respected.
They're using all his slang,
niggas ain't. You go to the East Coast, they not. Nigga, no.
You got your
nigga ain't just riding the.
You think tell me when they go?
They're not riding to neither one of them. First and foremost.
Oh my God.
Neither one of them are getting ride to in 2020.
Right. Let me say this.
2020, you
I'm gonna say this, yo. So check this out. Check this out.
You still riding with these niggas?
Check this out. When I was living in Boston, right, as a young teen, young kid, grew up there, blah, 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 blah. I had big brothers, big folks in the area. I'm gonna make this quick. You see, that's why I'm speaking quick, right? So, and one thing that we used to do all the time is play West Coast music. My big brother, who was my idol at the time, was a Lakers fan in the middle of Boston, right? Yeah. So I looked up to everything that he was, which was more West Coast. He listened to fucking Penthouse Players, DJ Quick, NWA, Ice Cube, all that shit in the East Coast, in the heart, right?
Absolutely.
But when I moved here, right, it seemed, and I'm talking 30th and Gaylord, right on the east side, nigga, middle of murder capital, right, at that time, 91, 92, 93 time, right? So I moved here, boom, 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 right? I'm getting overboarded with West Coast music. I hated it, right? Hated it at the time, even though I actually was raised on it, right? So when I hated it, there was 2 artists that I could not fucking
stand.
No, there was 2 artists I couldn't deny.
Oh my God, and E40 was one of them?
I'm finna throw all this shit.
Who was the second one?
Okay, I swear to God.
I'm so
East Bay Gangsta, Spice One.
Spice One. Okay.
There was a song called...
Bro. Yeah, but y'all are the type of...
Which one? What song?
But y'all...
The one about the liquors and the alcohol.
That's,
East Bay Gangsta. There was a few of them, 100-something proof or some shit.
187 proof.
187 proof. Come on, G.
But y'all gotta understand.
What I'm saying is, back then,
y'all was listening to Brother Lynch and all these niggas rap on the phone. You know, the type of music X-rated and all this,
Man,
bro.
we're not gonna.
Nobody was really.
I'm not doing this with Squizzy, bro.
Y'all talking about some people that was really.
This nigga laughed when I brought up E40, bro.
No, I fuck with
We're not doing this.
Listen,
man.
he got about 6 songs that
This nigga said 6.
Sprinkle me, baby.
Sprinkle me, baby.
Sprinkle me. Whatever.
Sprinkle me, baby. Stop.
Because of my man. Shout out my man Blake Swain.
Stop.
Sprinkle me. Tell me when to go.
Sprinkle me, baby.
Candy with Snoop.
If you don't say the most dopest hit, nigga, I'm gonna be pissed.
That's 3.
There's more.
Oh my god.
He be
Hold on. Give me something. Throw something out there.
Nigga, One
Captain
Love.
Save a Hoe.
Captain Save a Hoe. Yeah, I get
One Love.
What's that one?
Blow the whistle.
Wait a
minute. Hold on. We gotta do it again. Did you just say? Wait, hold on.
He got one with T-Pain. That's
No! Did you just say? What is One Love?
Yeah, I don't know. That's it.
All right. You know what? This show might end right now. I swear to God.
Stop talking about it.
Okay, we gotta get to another topic.
How many Luda ones can you name?
How many? I'm not naming none of them. What I'm saying is in the comments, this nigga said he don't know what that song One Love is from E40.
That's because the people in the comments are more y'all's demographic.
I swear to God. Off camera, we might fight. I swear to God.
That subject is over.
Yeah, that's all. Let's not talk about it.
Yes.
Kanye West running for president. Let's talk about that.
Somebody want E40 now to run for president. Nigga, Jesus Christ.
I would actually vote for 40. I would vote for 40 for president.
I respect 40's gangster. Let me throw that out there because I heard the story about him and Big when he fake book Big.
You need to respect his music.
I respect his gangster. No, I respect his gangster. I respect his gangster and what he do. But moving on, Kanye West. I don't
disrespectful.
Did I respect his gangster?
Go ahead, man. I'm just saying, man.
Kanye West. I've always loved Kanye. I don't know how to feel about the presidential shit because I don't like one. Let me go back and say I don't think that as people we should have to choose between 2 people to represent us. I feel like it should be more than 2 people. I feel like that entire logic is stupid as fuck.
But there is, though. To be honest with you, there is.
I know it is, but
there's a process.
It's like,
but you're right.
I get what you're saying. At this point in time, if you're not choosing the 2 top people, you basically wasted your vote. And that's what people are saying about the Kanye shit. Like, okay, if black people vote for Kanye, that's not enough to beat neither one of the main 2. So now Trump got all his people. So now you took away votes from Biden. But it's like, why does Biden just get our vote just because he's going against Trump? Like, it's just 2 people. I feel like that entire logic.
Because he's a fucking dummy, and you're right.
It's you not see the post that I put? No, he's a dummy. Did
you see the post I put? The post I put is, out of all these, I put a post this morning. I said, because when I seen Kanye announce his candidacy, you know, because it was a thought like, man, out of all these unstable creatures, like, who is the best person to vote for and why, right? Yeah. And the answers, nobody really is able to pinpoint it. That's what's fucked up. That's what made me put the question in the first place, right? Like. Because I'll say this, right? Biden, I think, out of all 3, let's say if there's 3, right, that are going to be talked about. Kanye West, Trump, Joe Biden. I think Biden's the worst. Okay. As crazy as that sounds, right? To everybody else, right?
I think I see where you're going with it, but
I think Biden is the worst, right? I think that, you know what, I got a point to make after this too, that actually I think we have to talk about, too, that actually kind of segues in this. But anyways, I think that Kanye will understand his power as being a president, and there'll be some radical, because he's more of like, shout out to Terrence Roberts, he's a radical, Kanye West is, more than an actual party representative, right?
Right.
Because he'll realize to me, I can see him, if there's 30 people around him who's his cabinet saying something, and he feels passionate about actually doing something no matter what these people are saying, he's going to still do it.
Facts.
I.e. Donald Trump, who I truly believe, I actually believe he's the best representative, to be honest with you.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, I do. Because I believe if we take out emotion and if we really break down to practicality and logistics, I really believe he's the only one that really has an impact on changing my plight as a black man, no matter if it's good or bad, right? Because no matter who's in office, no matter since I've been living, my plight as being black has never changed, right? My obstacles, my achievements, my expected goals, things of that nature. So when Trump comes in, it's really intriguing. If you're talking about these three, who to play with, who's going to play with my life, so to speak, right? I think Trump is intriguing in the sense that I think his practicality is built in equity, right? Meaning that there's two different reasons, the definitions of equity. I already talk about, I think we wasted too much time, and one of the definitions is trying to be equal as Americans instead of just focusing on our money. I think as black folks under Trump, if we focus on our money, then there's nothing to worry about. If we focus on being equal, then there's something to worry about.
But I think there's something to worry about.
Yeah, that's definitely something to worry about.
I disagree.
Do we not
with
want
that.
to be equal?
No. Why? I don't believe I'm equal to any cracker, any motherfucking person out there. I don't believe that. You feel what I'm saying? But I know as an American, right, where people actually swim through shark-infested waters just to bounce a dollar, who understand that you come to America to capitalize, take advantage of, and be an opportunist. Because that's what America is built off of. When America looks itself in the motherfucking mirror, they see Trump. I think he's the greatest representation of America, not us, right? America doesn't represent us, right? But we're in America. He's the greatest representation of America.
Of what it really is.
America.
So you need to understand where you're at. If you're living in America, take advantage of the situations that take advantage of the situations that are being put in forth as importance, and understand why they're being put as importance. When people's like, why aren't you doing this? Why are you doing that? Because if you really peel the layers off, there really hasn't been a policy pushed by Trump that has disenfranchised black folks. I'll wait.
So,
it's been class. It's been class, not race.
Well, let's go to the people because
Disenfranchised class, not race.
Well, look, we've been missing a lot of comments.
Yes, please.
One, shout out to Mari. She said, if he was so serious, why did he wait so late? Speaking of Kanye, and didn't he miss the deadline to register to run in some pretty big states? I'm not sure.
No, I don't believe so, because there is what the Republican and the Democrat race is for is to figure out who's the best out of those parties, right? But out of the other parties, you can run as an independent. You can put your name in at any time. I think he did make the time to at least put his name in the ballot. But the fucked up part about Kanye is his connection to Trump. What is his true intention?
Right. What's his intention? Shout out to Freight Coco Ashley. She said, a lot of rappers used to mess with Trump. I mean, a lot of people used to mess with Trump, rappers and everything. How do we feel about that? Like, they used to be down with Trump. They got Trump's name in a lot of records. You know what I'm saying? They used to go on his show. Bring the Twizzlers. Used to go on his show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't fuck with him, bro. I don't fuck with him. And I don't fuck with him. Everything that Tuck said could be true. But as a leader,
Thank you, bro.
I don't fuck with him as a leader. Like, I feel like as a leader, no, watch out. As a leader, he grabbed two, so I'm grabbing two.
You good.
As a leader, you gotta, like, how can I put this? Like, I fuck with Obama as a leader. He might do some shit that, people disagree with.
Why?
Let me finish.
Yes, please. Why?
He might have did some shit that people disagree with, but as a leader, he made niggas, or he made me, maybe just me, maybe it was the time I was at in my life. He made us feel wanted. He made us feel like there was more for us. He gave us hope. He gave us all that push that we needed. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Trump don't give us that. He belittles us. He makes it feel like we ain't shit. So he might not do the laws and all that type of shit that could really harm us. But as people, he makes it seem like we're not even fucking here. Like we're not important. We're not nothing that we are.
If you look at some of the policies that Trump has pushed, HBCU extensions, right?
Yeah, and that's what I mean.
Or the anti-Semitic policies that he went into, right? Like these are actually policies that are put in place that affect actual race, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right? Or class, rather, right?
Yeah.
You don't care about race, bro. If you really read between the lines outside of the rhetoric,
it's classism.
It's classism. It's not racism, right?
Right.
I agree. I understand classism because I always never wanted to be poor, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True.
I always had aspirations to change my class and change my positioning, buy my mama a house, be able to do that type of shit. And that's changing my class. So if you're talking about actually practicality of really what's going on without all the emotion and who he is and what he says that's out of context, one thing
you don't think that's the issue?
No.
Why?
So I'm glad you asked why. I'm glad you asked why. I want to go down there. But because we don't need clothes to live. I'm going to be saying this because that's why they laughing.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
That's why they laughing, right? Because you don't need clothes to live, bro. Right? One thing that we've been fooled upon, right, is understanding that there's a certain quote-unquote etiquette, how we're supposed to be as Americans and the leader of America. We're supposed to have this class and prestige and couth. Google couth. Okay? We're supposed to have that. Okay? That's C-O-U-T-H. Okay? And because America actually runs the world with such dignity and integrity, right?
Yeah.
But real shit, without that, we still run the fucking world. Okay?
Okay.
And one thing that I do like about Trump is he don't give a fuck about, he happens to be classed under Republican. But he tells the Republicans to, no, fuck you, right? Because as a president, right, what comes with being a president is actually there's an expected way that you're supposed to act, especially in a representation to the world. When people look at us, they're like, they got couth and power. It's hard to really balance, right?
Let me look up couth while you talk.
Right? It's just class, dignity type shit, how you represent yourself. That's really it, right?
Okay.
Let me say this, since we on me, right? Or this question. One thing I really love and respect, especially out of yourself, KTONE, out of you too, SQUIZZY, out of folks that I deal with and choose and we deal with within our circles, is consistency of character. Okay? That's why I like 50 Cent, Farrakhan, Marcus Garvey, and why I like Trump. Okay? Trump was Trump before he got his job position. His new job title just happened to be president. But he's still consistently with himself, right? Him. Consistently fucking with rappers, right? If you look, whoever made that point, that statement was right. If you really look at the history, he was dealing with niggas who was dealing with money.
Right.
Right?
I agree with that.
An advancement.
I agree with that.
Dealing with bread.
Right.
Understand that you're here in motherfucking where people sacrifice their life just to get here to bounce $1, bro. People come from Cuba and Haiti, head just above the waters and oceans of shark-infested water, nigga, to get here to America to bounce $1, bro. Because they understand what we don't understand as Americans. We're Americans, bro. We're supposed to capitalize on everything. Take advantage of everything. Okay? Opportunist. Take every opportunity and ride that hoe out. Right? So Trump, bro, really just preaches that, bro. There's nothing that's been disenfranchised about racism. It's classism. And if you want to make bread, if you want to be in there, you should really listen. If you focused on the situation on saying, you know what, we want to be equal to white folks. I don't want to be equal to no cracker, bro. Because I'm not equal, bro. But I know I need to get my money right. Trump's about bread, bro. Capitalism, America's about bread.
Can he be about bread and still be racist?
You can, but he's not.
He's not?
He's not racist?
No, he's classist, bro. He's classist.
Okay.
I get that. You see what I'm saying? There's different words for different situations. And I think emotional decisions and the easy way out of saying he's racist, right? Because folks don't want to peel back. You know, people don't want to read shit. They rather motherfucking, or research shit. They rather be told shit these days and age, right? Somebody post about it. They rather go ahead and write it, and they'll share that post before they find out the truth about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just life.
So what about, he said some dumb stuff, bro.
Like what?
All the, I mean,
say it.
I have to pull it up.
Because he's not a fuck. He don't have no clue.
Dumb every time.
He has no fucking dick. He has no class. No, he's a businessman, right?
No class.
America's built on business and contracts, bro.
He has no couth, man.
He has no couth.
I like that word.
Couth. Like actually, was in the name of club, couth. But anyways, he has no couth, right? He has no dick, right? You see what I'm saying, right?
Right.
But neither does America, bro. We faked it all this time. We faked it to make it, right? But if America looked itself in the face and really went into the mirror, they would see Trump, a capitalist, bigot, monetizing, opportunist. They might not really, and if you really peel off the layers, he's not a racist, bro. It's about class, bro. Make that bread, I guarantee you look out of eye.
I will, to your point.
And lastly, let me say this.
Go ahead.
Candace Owens, let me shake everybody up. I don't like Candace Owens, right? I just don't like the way she's playing the game. Because it's all a game, right?
I don't know. Let me look her up.
I don't like the way she's playing the game. But, and I think she's taking advantage and not taking advantage.
Okay.
If you understand, you could break it down, right? But she made a statement that was very powerful that everybody might have should. To me, you can make $1 million with or without oppression.
True.
See how easy you would say that?
Morgan Freeman said that same thing.
You see how easy you were able to say true, bro, right? With or without the oppression, bro. That's all he's saying, bro. If you really read between the lines, Trump is saying, bro, we make your bread. Quit bitching. We don't need to be equal.
That's what.
To me, I'm in my position.
Did y'all see what Morgan Freeman said?
He
basically said the same shit.
Please make a statement so I'm not taking up this, because I got another statement to make. Go ahead. About Obama. Go ahead.
Nah, he's not about to disrespect my nigga Obama. But Morgan Freeman basically said what you said. It was in a recent interview, and he basically spoke on. They asked him that question exactly. Do you believe that black people are still oppressed? And he said no. Everybody has the same opportunities. Basically, I'm not. They're not a quote, but basically, everybody has the same opportunities to make money. Basically, be successful in 2020. That's what Morgan Freeman was saying. Basically, to what he was saying, and I agree and I disagree. We definitely have to work harder than white people have to work to make that money.
Right, because you want to be equal.
But is it possible? Yes.
Because you want to be equal.
But do we have to work harder?
You too focused over there on the grass, bro. You too focused looking over across the street saying, because if you're measuring, if you're spending your time, if time and energy is really,
I disagree.
Understand how important the resource of time and energy is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're wasting your time and energy looking over to see what the grass is green instead of tilling to your grass, bro.
That's a way to look at it.
You wasted time,
That's
bro.
a way to look at it, but if we being realistic, nigga, if I want to be a doctor and a white person want to be a doctor or a black woman wants to be a doctor, those goddamn routes are not the same. The system is set up to make it.
Of course it is.
It is the same? You saying it is?
No, it's unequal.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Why are we wasting time to try to make it equal? It's not equal, bro. But what you could do is make some bread.
So you basically saying we never gonna be equal. Mind your business, get your money.
Yes, that's why we shouldn't have been integrated in the first place. Because I figured we should have stayed segregated. We was too busy looking over the fence, seeing what's going on over there. You feel what I'm saying? Think about this, bro. When you had a toothache, you went to a black dentist.
Mm-hmm.
When you needed heart surgery, you went to a black doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is back in segregated days, right?
Yeah.
When you had your kids, they was going to black schools, black teachers, all that shit, right? Black police officers, all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then we looking over the fence, wanting to be like them. Oh my goodness, they got better fertilizer. Oh my goodness, they got a woo woo woo.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine if we just would have stuck in our lane, bro? Everything that we asked about to this day, about staying in your lane, understanding, don't be over here minding your business. You see what I'm saying? Stay in our lane.
Mm-hmm.
How powerful, just off natural ability and skill we would have been.
Facts.
We're so bent because off natural skill, we're already superior in a sense. And I say that superior, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Real shit, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So if we would have stayed in our lane, nigga, they couldn't have did nothing but just ended up in second class, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
We was too busy trying to be like them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if y'all be paying attention to there's a lot of radicals and political people on YouTube and all that right now. The cat Young Pharaoh, I think his name is.
Speak up. Man.
So he actually talks about how we need to go back to segregation as a people to not necessarily, but he's saying we should stay integrated, like, go to the grocery stores and all that type of stuff. But when it's time to come back to school and doctors and we need to go back segregated for that reason.
Same reason.
You know what I'm saying? Just kind of what you're saying, but he's saying like he's basically saying that's the first step, that's the solution. That's the first step for us as a people, what we need to do right now at the moment. We need to go back segregated.
The reason, check this out. Because any white folk will let you know this, real shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be 100 with you. Straight up. I'm over 6 feet, been dark skinned quite some time. I talk with a deep tone. I'm going to fuck you up. This nigga hit me with a jab every week, man.
Quite some time.
God.
Nigga, keep going though.
Hey, I didn't even see you come in here for a long time.
Okay.
Shout out to Miss Jessie, Locks Unlimited.
Oh, goodness. But a long time, right? I forgot what I was saying now. What was I saying? See?
You been black and
right.
around for
right. So what I'm saying is this, right? Is that
Go ahead, I'm holding it. Yeah.
Listen, man, I'll tell you, I swear to God, we got a celebrity boxing. He might whip my ass, nigga, but I swear to God, I would give it to this nigga. This nigga hit me with a jab every week, right? Right. And again, I forgot because Alzheimer's. See?
It happens with age.
Anyway, we was talking about integration.
Anyway, somebody, let me
about integration.
Let me ask you a point. Let me ask y'all a point. Let me ask y'all something. My brother brought this up to me. My brother brought this up to me the other day, and he said, "You know what would be dope, but I don't know if it'll work." He said, "For reparations, what they should do is give black people the South, because we built it. That's us.
Just the whole South.
The South. Black people get the South."
That's
He's
stupid.
like, they're not gonna give niggas.
That's stupid.
But what do you mean? Give it like?
Wait, he said,
Give us the South.
Wait,
As in, like, nigga, we got the South. Nigga,
no, wait.
No.
No. You said a real strong point. He said he's not going to give us what?
He said the white people won't give us Texas, of course.
Texas. Okay.
They won't give us Texas.
I thought you said
But if we
taxes.
took-
The reason why I thought you said taxes is because you know what? Who was it? Somebody. Shout out to the Soul Doc. That's who said it. Mike Durant. Shout out to Dex. We call him Dex in the hood. He made a statement saying that they should give black folks tax exemptions for the next 10, 20 years, whatever the situation is.
I'm right there.
And that right there alone, if you handling your business, right, the right way, that right there alone could really put us in a real...
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? Like a full-fledged, no type of penalty, tax-free,
We need that.
20 years.
We need that.
Right? You see what I'm saying?
Give us that.
You give us that?
Give us that.
That's change. You see what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck, SQUIZZY. Yeah. You know why? Because you're going to make a million with oppression or without.
Facts.
And I've been making life with oppression all my fucking life.
Facts.
Okay? Having success moments and cheers moments and bottle moments all my fucking life, bro.
I want to ask
uphill battle all my fucking life, bro.
I want to ask y'all the question. No, let me finish.
Yes.
So he said, okay, they give us the South. Or say they give us Mississippi and Alabama, the two most undeveloped, whatever.
Okay.
Put all the black people there. If we could all fit, which I think we can, everybody could fit there. That'd be just us. You know what I mean? No, I think we
can fit the whole South, bro.
Okay.
I think we could fit in like 2 states. It would
can't
be
fit
hella
in 2
populated, but I think we could.
We can't fit in 2 states. Go ahead.
Anyway, whether we can or not,
go ahead.
Would black people be able to handle that with our mentality of everybody want to be that?
No.
I'm not living in Mississippi, bro.
It's not about what it don't matter. That's not the point. The point ain't where.
Because I heard there's mosquitoes and flies.
Man, y'all niggas,
but
that's not the fucking point.
To get to the point, I know your point.
The point is, can we live amongst ourselves?
No.
Can we police ourselves? Can we have leadership amongst ourselves?
No.
That's what he said too.
Let me tell you why it's no. Okay? It's 2 reasons why. And please, Damo, my business partner, please put the camera. I don't know which one it is, bro. I'm going to look to both of them, bro. Because real shit. One thing that we haven't done and learned, or we've conditioned ourselves to do so many things, okay? We've conditioned and accepted so much programming and accepted so many sales and accepted ourselves to buy so much shit. Okay? Understand that's a choice. Okay? Please do. But one thing that we haven't accepted and took upon ourselves is to learn how to love each other and learn how to trust each other. Right? And that's where our demise will be. Because unless we have those 2...
Is that our fault, though? We don't trust each other.
I can't say that's not our fault.
Okay.
I won't say that.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Let me be fair. 50-50 it is our fault.
Okay.
I love that you actually brought that because it gives me a chance to talk about Obama.
Come on, my nigga.
So,
can I have KTONE answer the question first?
Yes.
Do you think we would be able to police ourselves and maintain ourselves with the way we are?
I'll answer that. Not in this generation. I don't think we'll see it. I think it's possible. I think if we started now, I think maybe the next generation or the generation after that, us, no. Nah, I don't think we can.
That's why I like the importance of the Power U. If you know about the Power U or the Power Unit, I think there's a real importance to what we're doing. So if you guys get a special invite from the Power Unit, please understand the importance of that, because what we're doing in those spaces, safe spaces, let me say that, is learning and teaching each other how to love and trust on each other first.
Fact.
Before we make that move to be able to implement any type of plan, whether it's a financial structure, whether it's a political structure. I think we have to learn that. And the reason why we lost that is not our fault. It's because we're the only race that I believe as African Americans. Okay, I was the firstborn in America on my dad's side from Africa. So as African Americans, we're the only group of people that don't have their culture.
Mm-hmm.
Asians have their culture here. Hispanics have their culture here. Even true Africans have their culture here, right? And they have their own religions, their own churches, their own situations, right? But us as black folks, we don't really have that because we're lost in a sense, right? Mm-hmm. We bought on and been trained and conditioned to take on all these other beliefs and so on and so forth. So I think that actually disconnects us from the trust and love that we need to have for people, for us. But the cool thing, right, that gives me hope is that naturally, we're not that savage, bro. Naturally, we love, bro. Naturally, we give genuine, really appeal and real feel. That's why everybody loves us, right? Because we're core people. So that's why I know it can happen. I'm not sure if I'll see it in my lifetime. I know for 100% fact I will be a part of that utopia that will come. But no, I don't believe so if it's yesterday. What I was informed though, Robert F. Smith, the billionaire from actually out of Denver, right, believes that and has done the math and he's the richest black billionaire in the U.S. Just to give y'all an understanding. He's from Denver, went to East High School, just to give y'all who doesn't know. Broke down the math that every black person is deserved and is owed roughly about 340,000, right? A lot of questions were, what would you do with that 340,000, right? And I'll ask y'all that too, right? But one answer that I heard that was pretty dope was, every black person that gets 340,000 or whatever, if that was to happen, go to Africa. Let's take our buyout. Use it as a buyout.
To get the fuck out of here.
To get the fuck out of here. Your 340,000 will at least make you 750.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Right?
That's
or
true.
more.
Or more, yeah.
Right?
Say more.
More. A lot more, right? Way more. You've been to Africa, right?
Yeah.
A lot more, right?
Yeah.
So what would y'all, is that a good idea or what would y'all spend y'all 340 on?
After being there, it's a great fucking idea. I never even heard of that and I never even thought of that. But that's a great idea, I think. Because everything is in Africa. Opportunity is in Africa. Land is in Africa. We are in Africa. And like, it'll be a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? And I feel being in Africa, we wouldn't be lost. You could trace them roots. You could figure out that, you know what I'm saying, that missing piece to where you come from, where you're supposed to be, what's your history. So I think that's a great idea. I never even thought about that. If you would have asked me that before you said the answer, I would have said if somebody gave me 300 whatever thousand, I would do nothing. Like I would sit on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That would have been my initial answer. I wouldn't spend it on nothing. Cause I don't know what's to come after getting that. Cause I know it's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers upset that we got it. You feel what I'm saying? So I would protect myself, but I would sit on that. I wouldn't go do anything, honestly. You feel what I'm saying?
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea without the 340.
I was thinking that too. I was gonna say that too, but I was gonna say if I ever got enough money and had some type of business where I felt like I could support and be good for myself, I would go to Africa in a heartbeat.
Well, we was talking about this last week, and my mom actually sent me something on what is it, Ghana? That really reached out and said, "Come home, Americans, come home. We welcome y'all. Come here."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When you go to Africa,
shout out to my guy. I think hopefully I'm saying it. I don't want to say it wrong. Shout out to my brother from Ghana, Edward. My brother Ed. If y'all know him, he's actually a big time construction dude, land dude out of here. Actually in America, got some land in Detroit, Maryland, Colorado. He lives in Colorado. He has a site. If you guys have ever got an invite for a group called Africanda, okay. And a project that we was working on was letting black folks out here in America understand that if you want to go to Africa, it's just like going to Disney World.
Facts.
Right? Same cost, same price, right? But he wanted to make sure that the experience was going to be so uncomfortable for you, right, that you go. that if you want, so say if you wanted a certain type of environment, because he's actually, shout out to him, he's actually a real estate, but not real estate, he's actually a developer, okay, that was willing to say, you know what, I'll build what you want out there just so you can go back home and experience that, right?
Yeah.
So, and one thing that we want to do, and we're working on here at our network, if y'all have any other resources too, is actually being able to cut the cost and having you, KTONE, find out where you actually originate in Africa, right? You know, all the genealogy, stuff like that they have, like 600, 300, whatever the fuck it is. It's too expensive.
I don't trust that shit though, man.
But it's too expensive
Just
though.
in case I gotta knock a nigga off one day, they already gonna have my DNA and shit.
I get that, but your DNA is everywhere, right? You done skeeted
Yeah,
in many
somebody
women.
told me that a long time
right?
ago. Like,
how many
well,
bitches have you ever thought about really that actually might save your DNA that you might not? Right? There's a couple crazy bitches that just came to your mind just now. Yeah. So anyways, okay. So anyways, with that being said, what I'm saying is this, is that thought to me was like, man, that's dope. That's why I wanted to be a part of the project, right?
Yeah.
And two things, off on this subject, I heard two things from two people. One very personal to me, and one somebody in the limelight, Akon, right? Personal to me is a dude named Onye. And if anybody who knows Onye, rest in peace. Very good brother. He was a staple in this town, actually. So if you know Onye, you know exactly what I'm talking about. My man went to Africa, went to Nigeria. And the statement that he made that was really dope was that, man, when he came back, he was like, bro, you don't need America to live.
Right.
And when he said that, it stuck to me like,
Right.
That's powerful, bro. Like real shit. He's like, when you realize that, you go anywhere.
Well, listen,
Facts.
I heard kind of the same thing from you. I heard the same thing from my brother. I go to what is my brother? I can't think of your name, brother. I'm gonna get it right.
That's fine.
He said damn near the exact
That's
kind
the
of
same
same
type of
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they don't give a fuck about it.
To where it's like, bruh, like he said that's kind of like he's from not Ghana, somewhere else, but he's basically said like, man, it's different than what TV and everybody portrays. Like,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely, bro.
I heard that all my life because I'm Nigerian.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But again, like, I'm the first born Nigerian in America from my family. I'm 100% Americanized. My family was revered in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? I'm Americanized to the point, listen, you Google my family's last name, real shit, you'll realize really who I am. That type of shit.
I seen the picture you put up.
They don't call me Tux, they call me Prince. To be 1,000 with you, right?
Yeah.
But I'm Americanized. I'm a dope dealer. I done been through the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? The bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But one thing that I did hear from Akon, right? And I've been hearing that all my life. You don't need America to live, right? But I've been living in America. I'm Americanized, okay?
Yeah.
Projects, all that shit, right? And Akon brought up something, too, in the interview, I believe, on The Breakfast Club, if anybody else seen it or want to see it. And he really empowered Africa in the sense like, y'all is dumb as fuck. Real shit. Not you in particular, but, you know, in the sense that if you understand the flip of money, okay, right, and you want to open up a Celebrate Life store, do you know the success you can have in Africa, let alone the success you can have right here in America? And it will cost you less.
Way less.
And you could probably get the land under.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And not only that, you can employ Africans and black folks to actually be a part, because they want to be a part not only of the American culture, because another thing that was told to me though, let me at least give Americans this. And I was reconfirmed of this by Brother Jeff last night. The same brother that I talked about that I look at, right? When I look at him, right, I'm like, man, I want to be there. You're from Ghana. You're one of the biggest developers in the city. Across the globe, you were smart enough to buy blocks in Detroit, Maryland, and understand what that does, right? And understand the importance of bridging the gap between America and Africa, right? And it was just like, Like that's a realization period, right? And I think everybody needs to have that shit.
Absolutely.
Real shit.
Absolutely. I agree 100%, bro. I feel like whether you feel like you need to be in Africa, live in Africa, go back, I feel like that trip, nigga, just being on the plane, just touching down, it don't matter what part of Africa you in, but just realizing like, damn, nigga, I'm home. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is where I come from. Whether we don't know where the fuck we come from. I don't know what part, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck, everybody have different ideology about that, but it's like, just that feeling, bro. And it's hard to describe, but just getting off the plane, you gonna feel different. Your whole life.
Did you get the royal treatment because you were American, though?
I was with a prince, though.
What I'm saying, did you get the royal treatment? Did you feel that?
Did I feel
when he
American?
Introduced you?
Absolutely. For
right?
Sure. 100%.
Was it like good treatment?
It was.
Was it when people seeing you was like, ooh, ah?
Yeah, they seen money.
See, let me.
They seen money.
The statement I was gonna make.
Everybody thought I was rich.
The statement I was gonna make was this, right?
I've never been treated.
This was what surprised the shit out of me out of talking to folks directly from Africa, right?
Yeah.
Is that they looked up to African Americans, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the sense that we stood up to the white man.
Yeah.
Because Africa was colonized, okay?
Mm-hmm.
White folks came to Africa and it was like, oh, they bowed down instantly.
Yeah.
That's real shit.
Yeah.
You could look at the history, right? And I had to understand that, know that. I thought actually if you came to Africa and you was white, nigga, you was getting the business.
Mm-hmm.
That's Africa. But white folks had it easy in Africa, okay? One thing that they look up to us as African Americans is that we stood up and spit right back. When they spit at us, we spit right back at their ass. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So could you imagine us as Americans coming back to there and really taking... The only people we would have to deal with is China. They own everything in Africa.
Yeah.
They smart.
Some Europeans own that shit too, though.
No, them white things.
But
there's them Chinese niggas, they own everything, bro.
But I feel like it's a feeling that honestly I honestly still can't explain. But the people that have been there understand what I'm talking about. This is like a...
Try to explain it, please.
It's like a fucking... It's like a release. Like, it's like a... I don't know, bro. And I wish I would have known the shit I've known. It's crazy. Everywhere I've ever been in the world, and I've been a lot of places, y'all know this, I learn more about that place when I come back. Because people then come to me and be like, yo, you went there. Did you know this? You know what I'm saying? Then I get the shit that I wish I would have known while I was there. Like, damn, I was in Nigeria. I wish I would have went to the shit you telling me now. You know what I'm saying? But just going to the places I've been, I've just been lost. But at the same time, it's like a release of, I don't know, kind of what you're saying. Like, you don't need America. You see all these people. It's a humbling experience because, one, nigga, you see there's so many more people that don't give a fuck about what the fuck we give a fuck about. Or you, in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? You so small to the world. Like, you could think you that nigga in your small-ass bubble, but you go 25 hours away from this bitch, you realize they could give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? And there's people doing the same shit you're doing that are just as dope, just as cool, just as everything. You know what I'm saying? I forgot my point, but
no, that's good.
That's there,
I'm glad you forgot your point because I got a point that you actually is talking about, right?
Yeah.
That I learned in my life, and I think you might have learned too. That's really dope.
Mm.
And you're talking about a freedom and an empowerment. And I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Real shit. But when you realize you're not that important,
yeah, that's basically what
there's an empowerment with that,
that's
though.
Hard. It's like
because it relieves the stress that you can actually just be you.
You could be you, and it's motivating.
It's motivating.
It's motivating,
right?
Yeah,
right. There's an empowerment. Like I used to always believe as a kid, right, growing up, and I'm talking about young adult too. That I was like some X-Men. I was a mutant. Only people like me think like me. There's only special people that think like me.
Yeah.
Until I paid for myself to go to college. Okay. And I went to fucking college and I took psychology, bro.
Yeah.
And I took classes in psychology and was like, oh my God, they just put me in the whole class. I got a number, I got a labeling.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I think like I am.
Yeah.
At first it was kind of like, I got you. At first it was kind of like, was humbling, right?
For sure, yeah.
And it was empowering,
It
right? Relieves the stress.
My college experience was the exact same way.
It relieves the stress.
I went from Denver to a black college. It was nothing but us, successful black people.
Kind of black.
You feel what I'm saying? The best black college. But back to, I just want to throw a point. I didn't want to cut you off, but it made me respect. I got the most respect for Snoop, bro. Because everywhere I've been in this world, when I be having them humbling experience, I'm nowhere near Snoop, of course not. But you know what I'm saying? There's certain artists at all the times I've been have been like the top in America. Like right now, it would be Lil Baby. I would say he's probably, or Drake, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're the top. That's the shit. You leave this motherfucker, them motherfuckers are not, you know what I'm saying? But everywhere I've ever been in this world, when you put on Snoop Dogg, it's lit. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, this nigga he really that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's levels. You put on Drake or something, it's like, okay, I heard this song before. You put on Jay-Z, you put on Mariah Carey, because they play all the shit y'all like. 90s hip-hop and R&B.
See, here he goes.
That we all like. But no. But what I'm saying, you put on Tupac, it's like, okay, I fuck with this. It's hard.
Yeah.
Snoop, nigga?
Yeah.
I've been to the Middle East, I've been to Africa, I've been
Can I just say something real quick, and then you please continue? Why I love that? Because I always have the argument, I always believe that Snoop is the biggest rap hip-hop icon on the globe, bro.
By far.
On the fucking planet. I believe you can go to Fiji, you can go to any planet. Not Pac, not Drake, not Michael Jackson, bro. Michael Jackson's there.
Michael Jackson is there, and
but
Pac
Snoop,
is there,
Snoop for rap artists has broke the barrier to be in Michael Jackson's atmosphere, and I think he needs to get that. Thank you for saying that. Go ahead.
Absolutely, he gonna get them.
As
flowers.
A global DJ,
he gonna get them flowers.
As a global DJ, I thank you so much because I've argued that from day. I think he's the greatest, not the greatest. I think he's the biggest icon rap and hip hop has ever had globally.
So like what? So like what's Snoop though?
What you mean? What's
like
Snoop?
Early 90s?
All Snoop.
All Snoop.
Any Snoop?
All Snoop. All Snoop Dogg. I don't know what it was. It's so crazy.
I love that, bro. I guess that.
They could play Gin and Juice. They could play Drop It Like It's Hot. They could play Sexual Eruption. You know what I'm saying? Different levels of Snoop's life. And it's going to hit harder than anything I've ever seen. And I've seen this in the Middle East. I've seen this in Africa. And I've seen this in South America. Snoop Dogg, the biggest artist. And it was crazy. And it just tells me everything that we think we doing that's just all over the world. Because, okay, I was in Africa last year. Drake, the biggest thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I did an African set, but I'm putting on some Drake. Like, look at this. I think I played like In My Feelings, whatever the song was. And I'm thinking like, okay, that's the hottest shit in the world. Clearly. Everybody's doing the dance and they're like, Yeah. And then you play Gin and Juice or something, and it's like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. You realize, to his point, you don't need America's not as fucking on top of everything else as you think it is. You know what I'm saying?
You don't need America to survive.
You don't need America to survive. And when I was in Europe, the nigga told me the one thing I hear about America is y'all niggas work to live. You work your whole fucking life. You waste your whole life working just to live.
I've heard that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Africa told me that too.
Yeah, okay. A European told me that. I was in Amsterdam and somebody told me that. Yeah. Y'all just work to live. Y'all don't give a fuck about nothing else but work. Money. Y'all have no morals. Y'all don't care about family, camaraderie, nothing. You gotta work to live.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep. And on that note, we're gonna wrap it. Digital Online Showcase.
What time is it?
Yeah, it's late.
Damn!
It's late, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, though, man. Any last things you want to say, Squizzy?
I want to say that we back to the music next week.
Next week for sure.
DOS, I want to thank Uncle Tux for sitting down with us.
Definitely.
Next week we're gonna play some music. We got an exclusive from Danae. We're gonna get an exclusive from Kayla Ray too.
Can I say something for you?
I got an exclusive.
You know, I always gotta say something. Okay. Let me finish choosing my Twizzler. Check this out. Okay, y'all gonna remember this conversation. I'm gonna talk to you like Beanie Siegel, man. Y'all better get down and lay down. I swear to God, Okay, I'm talking my shit right now. Okay. We're coming for media. We're coming to control the narrative. We tired of y'all fucking crackers controlling the fucking narrative. We tired of y'all people, black folks, trying to be politically correct and control the fucking narrative. We tired of that. It's a different time, bro. And it's our network. We're a pirate media fucking series, actually entity. Okay? So, again, tired of that. Continue to tune in. Continue to support our network. It means everything under our network.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Big shout out to our network. And don't forget, immediately after the show, be the series, the issue articles 11 through 14. You can check out Interstate Ike, KTONE, The Earth Is My Turf. You can check out Nay Renee Glicky, Attack Just Do It, Ray Reed, Right Now. Check that out. Right after the show, DJ KTONE. Follow me at DJ KTONE.
SQUIZZY Taylor. Don't even follow me. Just go listen to that. AP Dedicated. They call him AP Dedicated. Go do that. Don't follow me. Go listen to the music. Get in.
Follow
ournetwork.com. Ournetwork.com. Our page on Facebook. Watch Our Network on Instagram. We got a lot in store for y'all over this time period. Stay with us. Grow with us. Cultivate with us. We here for y'all. What's ours is yours. You see that play on that?
No. It's support what we all
got
doing.
A slogan now.
Appreciate y'all. Digital Online Show. We back next Sunday with the music and the topics. Keep it locked.
Yeah.
All right, boys and girls, ladies and gents, hogs and hags, players and playettes. Welcome back to The Issue, your guide to music, arts, and entertainment. From my town to your town, from the mainstream to underground. Join us as we push The Issue.
This is JP Banks.
Yeah, I can see through the faking. I'm a young millionaire in the making. I done been broken, that hurts. I told him that the earth is my turf, so I get money and wiggle to another spot, wiggle to another spot, wiggle to another spot, run it up and wiggle to another spot, wiggle to another spot, wiggle to another spot. iTunes cut the check, me and Tone split it. Mama pushed me out the womb, told me go get it. Your girl jacked my Instagram, she ain't got no business. Swing the Mac at a nigga like I know tennis. So pitiful, street so political. You a sucker, he a sucker, nigga identical. I got rich off my scale, then retired it. But I'm still plugged in like a fire stick. Cause I'm a king like Griffey. Like cornbread, I'm to the money in a jiffy. So can you stand the rain like Missy? I miss Cac like the world miss Nipsey. I still rep the block still. I humped her in a wheelchair, now she call me Hot Wheels. Yes, I can KTONE, niggas don't pray for you, these niggas pray on you. Yeah, I can see through the faking. I'm a young millionaire in the making. I done been broken, that hurts. I told him that the earth is my turf, so I get money and wiggle to another spot, wiggle to another spot, wiggle to another spot, run it up and wiggle to another spot, wiggle to another spot, wiggle to another spot.
I've been getting money since 6th grade. Got my first $80 from a chick, man. And I got it off of game and candy. Ever since I had to be down like Brandy. By 10th grade, I bought my own vehicle. It wasn't cheap or expensive, but it was reasonable. I draw that thing all across the map. Deals on wheels, what you know about that? I been getting paid this CO. I went to school and took my talents to the mall. Me and Doe took the van to Carolina. Focus on business, wasn't worried about vagina. I hit Arizona for the heat. I go to San Diego for the beach. Of course Colorado come first, but if you ask where I'm from, I'll say the earth is my turf, nigga.
Yeah, I can see through the faking. I'm a young millionaire in the making. I done been broken, that hurts. I told him that the earth is my turf, so I get money and wiggle to another spot, wiggle to another spot, wiggle to another spot, run it up and wiggle to another spot, wiggle to another spot, wiggle to another spot.
All aboard!
See, that's my slant, and we go black about that shit, about that shit. Big and cool, we load that Uzi, grab that tit. They said it's sticky, grab that blicky, leave 'em wet. When I step in back, they gon' pay me my respect, though. I know they mad at me, I got my weight up, my weight up. No, we can't talk right now, I'm zoning out. If they tapping right now, I know it's cloud. I think I found a wave, I found a route. They say I got the drip, they like my style. When I hit 100K, I'm showing out. My pockets getting fat, I got that paper, No, we can't talk right now, I'm thumbing down. See, that's my slant, and we go black about that shit. If it get cool, we load that Uzi, grab that tit. They said it's sticky, grab that blicky, leave 'em wet. When I step in back, they gon' pay me my respect, dog. See, that's my slant, and we go black about that shit. If it get cool, we load that Uzi, grab that tit. They said it's sticky, grab that blicky, leave 'em wet. When I step in back, they gon' pay me my respect, dog. Where I come from, they don't play around about that bread. I call my shooters, they gon' pull up with that lid. Too much water, had them dripping, soaking wet. But back to the topic, I'm making it out. They told me shut up, but I'm making some sounds. I kicked down the door, yeah, I kicked that bitch down. I've been counting bags when you jumped in the crowd. I'm smoking on gas, you ain't smoking no loud. They jumped in, they hit me, they know 'cause it's loud. If you gotta play, we can figure it out. Watch how you move, 'cause you destined to drown. Big booty bitch, she gon' make it go round. Play with the bag and we gunning you down. See, that's my slant, and we go black about that shit. If it get cool, we load that Uzi, grab that tit. They said it's sticky, grab that blicky, leave 'em wet. When I step in back, they gon' pay me my respect, dog. See, that's my slant, and we go black about that shit. If it get cool, we load that Uzi, grab that tit. They said it's sticky, grab that blicky, leave 'em wet. When I step in back, they gon' pay me my respect, dog.
A la prisión de Ben County se llevaron a un amigo, lleva por nombre Fernando y García es su apellido. Cuentan con muchos amigos por el modo que he tenido. En las calles él creció, la recorrió desde niño y allá en Denver, Colorado, él emprendió su camino, trabajando con su gente, como Fernie es conocido.
Just thought.
big dog. Get money, give a fuck about y'all. Straight drop and I got it on call. I just lean like a cholo don't fall. Ayy, big flame, drop clean. 10 bottles and I'm up that lean. Jump on little bitch like whoa now. Off a bean and the weed smells so loud. Go stupid, drop flame. I ain't trippin', got the 30 let bang. Let me holler at my bitch cocaine. Big check on deck, that's gang, yeah. Big check on deck, just do it. Jump on little bit, go stupid. Big nigga with the block, got moving. Get your hoe like Cupid. Yeah, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Big check on deck, just do it. Jump on little bit, go stupid. Big nigga with the block, got moving. Yeah, get your hoe like Cupid. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Yeah, do it. Yeah, with pipe Rex, ain't no flex. Drop a 10 that fit. Yeah, what's next? Bang my set, ain't no sweat. Drop a 10 red bottle when I step. On my santo, on the vato. Look at shorty got mad like a Bronco. Keep it real, I'm a glow like Sancho. Buzzing for me, babe, yeah, free Nando. Got Holly, that full set. Y'all boys get money, that female. Set the swabby in the thing, yeah, ain't it bait? Big check on deck, that's gang. Ooh. Big check on deck, just do it. Jump on little bit, go stupid. Big nigga with the block, got moving. Get your hoe like Cupid. Yeah, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Big check on deck, just do it. Jump on little bit, go stupid. Big nigga with the block, got moving. Yeah, get your hoe like Cupid. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
I need a play right now, barely got a place to stay right now. Pray the plug is on the way right now. Smoking on a wedding cake right now. Right now, right now, right now. Yeah, right now, right now, right now. I need a play right now, barely got a place to stay right now. Pray the plug is on the way right now. Smoking on a wedding cake right now. Right now, right now, right now. Yeah, right now, right now, right now. I need some cake right now. Ain't got time for niggas fake right now. Bad little bitches on my line right now. Damn, a nigga feel like Drake right now. Yeah, give me them keys to the B. Don't pull up if you got seats in the P. Nah, you ain't gon' sell it to me. Nigga, I wouldn't inhale it for free. Nah, you making them posts about my life. It seem like you jealous of me. The whole hood say you a rat. It seem like you telling to me. When I heard it, got a nigga nervous. Thinking about all the times a nigga served you. I'm talking kush cakes with the sherbet. I don't trust you on my hip, it's a furnace. I need a play right now. Barely got a place to stay right now. Pray the plug is on the way right now. Smoking on a wedding cake right now. Right now, right now. Right now. Yeah. Right now, right now. Right now. I need a play right now. Barely got a place to stay right now. Pray the plug is on the way right now. Smoking on a wedding cake right now. Right now, right now. Right now. Yeah. Right now, right now. Right now. Bitch, I done see my older brother murder. 2011, a nigga still hurting. Mac 11, so that shit to the Brody. The clip was too big, I couldn't keep it on me. He told me he knew that boy Ace was a phony. Better not ever bring around your little homie. Should've listened, now I'm down like I'm stalling. You never knew unless you niggas just know me. Told J Bose in the Addy. I just sent a package to Dallas. I hope they ain't tracking my mileage. This French designer, no stylist. You niggas just show me you snake. And I see you shedding a day. Comment told me keep on stacking away. If you sent me your money last week, probably gon' get your packs today. Damn, a young nigga back today. Side bitch just blocked me like Ace. Now my new bitch looking so great. Old hoes have nothing to say. Bitch, I know you wish you would stay. I done seen bitches fuck on hella niggas, then go kiss they man in the face. Looking up to the stars, little hoe. that ain't gon' get you no rape. I just put you bricks in the safe, and I'm not about to ship them today. Your hoe says she missed me today, so I'm thinking I'm about to stay the night. And if that pussy good enough.
That was a cold segment of the issue there. Let me tell you that if you enjoyed that vibe, go ahead and keep tuning in, because we're going to be here every single week just for y'all. Also, go ahead and submit your content to ournetwork@gmail.com.